Well, hey, welcome to the show before the show, where I check to make sure everything's working. I'm your host, Patrick Marlette, your local game guy, and today I'm joined by co-host Will.
Up.
Hello, Will. Let us know
Hello.
if anything's gone awry. I love to know when something's gone awry. But other than that, speaking of rye, oh shit, I didn't even grab my rye. Will, how are you today?
I'm doing well today.
So I have family in town, which means I need to buy alcohol. So I bought a lot of alcohol, but I bought a rye whiskey. I was gonna make a pun about a rye and whiskey, but
Oh, I
it's
was
fine.
actually going to make a joke about that as well, completely unrelated and not knowing that's
Really?
what you're going for.
Yeah, no, I've lost my mind. I'm so tired this week. This is like a nice little break for me, getting to look at an octopus with you, Will. An octopus rogue
Indeed.
specifically. That's right, guys. Get your party ready. You just need a cleric, a warrior, and a wizard, and your party's full. Is that what we're doing today with
Uh,
Marvo? Probably
Cleric,
not.
warrior, wizard, and rogue. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
just
we're going
those.
to get that full party going.
So I'm gonna start a new trend on the channel. Random mezcal I bought. Sete Mysterios. My unbiased review. It's been sitting in a large cube for like a minute. Good. That's all I gotta say. I've been just trying through every single random bottle of mezcal I could find to see what I like, because I've yet to settle on any one. This one's all right. Alcohol content's a little bit higher than most. At any rate, maybe this isn't how we should start. Hey, the struggling chef. Yo, can't wait for the Octopus Cleric card. Andy C, I'm right there with you. I want a full party of Octopus, party members, right? How hilarious would that be to have that as the setup? But guys, if you didn't follow along for our previous streams here on the channel, we did both a legendary tier guide for you on Murders at Karlov Manor, as well as a set review with all the cards that you should probably pick up from the set, obviously from the perspective of a commander player. So if you play any other format, skip them. Or if you just want to get our opinions on those cards, check them out. They're a very good watch. But today we're going to be discussing Marvo, Deep Operative. Will, how deep will we be going?
We'll be going all the way down the Marvo hole to all the way to the abyss that we will be peering into.
Well, that's the thing though, like, because we can play a bunch of things for free. One being Peer into the Abyss, but there's a ton of other cards. So I kind of want to get your opinion. It's almost like Vanifar from last week, where she could cheat things out, although it was a two-step procedure, right? So beginning of combat, place a thing, and if you didn't watch that deck, the something Enigma, what is her full name? Evolved.
Yeah, I think it's Evolved Enigma. Let's see.
The most
Yeah.
recent Vanifar. If you didn't watch that video, I encourage you check it out. It actually performed extremely well. But this is kind of like that, right? She cloaks it, and then you flicker it to flip it. Except
Also,
here, you just cast the thing.
props, you did get it right. It was Evolved Enigma.
Involved in it. Look at me. It's almost like we built the deck. I should have gotten it right. But guys, Marvo looking pretty spicy. Do we make calamari out of him? I don't know. If
He's gonna
good
make
enough.
calamari out of you with that knife.
I know. Well, actually, why don't we can jump into it and just take a look at Marvo right quick. So, guys, that's Marvo Deep Operative. He's cute. He's adorable. He's 5 CMC, Will. How could I think that this could be cEDH worthy? Well, hold on, okay? Keep your pants on, my friend. It's 3 generic and Demir, Octopus Rogue, obviously. 1/8 body. Whenever Marvo Deep Operative attacks, clash with defending player. So, 5 CMC, do nothing, Pat? I know. Bear with me. Whenever you win a clash, draw a card. Then you may cast a spell from your hand with mana value 8 or less without paying its mana cost. So we just, if you didn't watch that Vanifar video, spoiler alert, we cheated out a Jin Gitaxias, the 10 cost one. So we're not going to go that high. But what's cool is we could literally cheat out any 8 cost and under spell with the added benefit of being able to draw a card and the added benefit of getting information on our opponent's deck. And bearing in mind, that's just how Clash functions. You and an opponent both reveal, you can bottom it or keep it on top, yada, yada, yada. The reminder text is on the screen. So, Will, what are your initial thoughts for Marvo?
Well, outside of the memes of "that's not a knife, this is a knife," Octo Dad, this is a very clashy commander, so on and so on and so on. Better Yannette, but minus white.
Yeah, yeah. What power level are you guys aiming for? Says meh, rah. Super mean.
As always.
Yeah, super mean, or finding the balance or of not pissing off the pod. No, we're trying to find out how we can piss off the pod most, I think.
Yes.
Is that not the goal?
We're not trying to piss off the pod because everybody's expecting to play as hard as they can and try to win the game as easily and consistently as they can. So we're not here to make friends. We're here to win the game.
Exactly. That's right. Life is a tournament. There's only room for number one at the top. So that means we're going to grab a knife from underwater in defense stab and clash all of our opponents down.
I do also want to point out, because after me making my Loxodon and my Leonin meme that we had going on, I want to point out cephalids. Cephalids are a thing. It's octopi that use tools.
You know what's funny, though? Of all the shorts we produced, for some reason, I thought that was like the richest, the funniest one, where we sort of delved into the fact that like rocks, cephalids, Leonin, and what was Loxodon are just things in the game that coexist with other things in the game that are clearly different things but don't have their own subtyping, specifically Loxodon being just an elephant with a job. I thought that was so hilarious, and that short is doing poorly. If you find that short, hit it up, please. I feel like it's a good laugh. But it's so true, though, and you're absolutely right about cephalid. They're just like humanoid octopi.
Well, they're not even
octopuses.
A lot of them are like just legitimate octopi with the beak moved here instead of like underneath, and that's it. That's it.
Our boy Marvo is a legit octopus, though, which I'm most excited for. But yes, the struggling chef, just to comment on what you're saying. Yeah, hell yeah. That's what's cool about this versus Vannifar, is the fact that we're not restricted on what we... Well, you could cloak anything, mind you. It's just, if you cloak a sorcery spell, you'll flicker it and then nothing will happen. So it would be, an odd choice. So I guess you're not restricted, but you are limited in what makes sense. But on that note, I think it's time to begin. Will, any other thoughts before I kick this one off?
You'll flicker it and put depression on the stack.
Right, exactly. So, guys, actually, I'll just point this out now. Devin from PubStomp MTG, he's not on the chat right now, but we'll join a public chat so you can talk to Devin in a few. He's with us over on Spell Table. This makes 3 out of 4. The final bit of housekeeping before we begin this one is we're doing not FNM every night, but FNM at the end of the month, which is going to be like the first Friday of next. I'll explain later. But with these deck techs that we'll be running on the channel every Friday outside of the last Friday of the month, once we're done building the deck, I implore you, join the Discord via the link in the description. And if you want to participate in some Spell Table games to break in the list we've just made together, that is the best way to do so. So we're going to be over on Spell Table. Audio, of course, will happen over on Discord, but I'll be testing the deck out via virtual cam. You are allowed to participate with virtual cam or webcam, whatever your setup is. Proxies are allowed. It doesn't matter. Just an opportunity for us to game together. So we try to get in like a game, if not 2, on these streams because they can run a little bit longer. But we'll try to get in 1 today. And again, special thanks to Devin from PubStomp MTG for hanging out with us on this one. Excited to chat with him about Murders at Karlov Manor. As a matter of fact, we could probably go into a public channel if he just wants to talk with us as we build this deck. Do you want to message him in the Discord, Will?
Your thing?
Okay.
Oh, he hopped out of the voice channel, but he'll probably hop back in a second.
Bastard. All right, guys. Well, welcome to this very Marvo Deep Operative amazing deck tech. I'm Patrick, your local game guy, and this is Local Game Group. This is Will. Hi, Will. And as I said, we're building Marvo, guys. Surprise, surprise. We're building Marvo Deep Operative. The strategy here is to cheat out our wildest dreams by clashing. So the thing is with Marvo, and what makes him special, is that the trigger on clash doesn't have to be from Marvo. He's just self-sufficient. He can just do that. However, we can run a couple of clash spells in the list, which is a utility we'll look into as we're building this. But we'll also look into spells that we think are the best to cheat out. So I'm sure Will has opinions. I have some opinions. I just want to research, honestly, like CMC value 8 and under to see what's there for us. Maybe there's something new. Maybe there's something I forgot. But we have a little bit of a land base set up for us today. If you guys want to follow along with the deck list, it's already under the description, so feel free to click on that link. You'll notice there's 25 lands. This leaves a space for, it is a tainted pack land base. This leaves a space to add other utilities. I think I want to add City of Traders. I'm kind of a sucker for City of Traders, but I think we'll go up to 28 lands, and that incorporates MDFCs, because we could probably use, what is the blue MDFC from Zendikar?
It's water something, I believe. I don't know the name of it. I can quickly look that up.
Because I think it's like 8 CMC, right? Isn't it just within range?
It's 7,
okay.
I think.
Perfect. So it's right there. We could cast it, or we can bolt ourselves and use it as a land.
Seagate Restoration.
Seagate Restoration.
There we go.
There's no reason. Actually, what's the MDFC in black as well? Doesn't it?
Agadeem's Awakening. That one reanimates X things, so we have to pay into it. Not good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really like that.
Did we add? Fair, it is still a 3 CMC land for clashing.
That's what I was thinking. Am I wrong? Like, I was thinking how. So
also,
again,
our buddy Pub Stomp MTG is in a table. If we want to move over to the table.
Oh yeah. Here,
to be fair, I won't have a webcam though. Is part of the issue. We can splice them into the call instead though. If you want to do that.
Do that instead, Will.
Yeah, give me a second.
That's even better. How about I just so you guys know what Agadeem's Awakening is? Agadeem. So Agadeem's Awakening is this card right here. Like Will was saying, what's important to me is that we have just things that cost mana in the deck. So if you were to say Vampiric Tutor your Peer into the Abyss on top of your deck before you go for the clash, well then you're going to win that clash and get to cast that spell, right? But if you're just clashing willy-nilly, it's better to run into an Agadeem's Awakening instead of hitting a Swamp, right? Because at least this is a 3 CMC opportunity to let you cast something else from your hand for free. Remember, the thing you reveal off the clash is not the thing you cast. You can cast anything from your hand that's 8 CMC and under. Just to be clear. I honestly think that Agadeem's Awakening makes sense here, Will. I know it's like it's a meh. It's a very meh reanimation spell, but I do like that it's a 3 CMC spell. And on that note, I don't think this list is trying to add Nas. I think it's like a slow control kind of list with some combos in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I think the idea of the deck is we try to hit like Peer into the Abyss or Hoarding Broodlord or Rozkef and just win. But that's
into that.
Be the main idea of the deck. But anything that we hit helps. Also, I'm gonna add him in right now. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move to a different group for this. So one quick second, everybody.
Are we gonna move to a different group? Oh, hey, look at me. Oh, had to be that way, didn't it? Had to be that way.
Yeah. All right, there we go. And you may have to adjust my bubble. Oh, he's gone. Hold up.
I'll adjust your bubble in a second.
We'll set up his webcam or something. Wait, what? Oh.
Well, you don't really need to see me on here. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna make this work. Well, you get double pat for now.
Yeah, double pat. Let's go.
But as soon as he jumps on, then I'll adjust that frame.
Yeah.
Okay. So just while we're here, why don't I look up some Clash cards for us?
Yeah, there aren't a lot that are good, but there are a few. So we might as well add a few.
So one that was referenced in the...
Also, there's no land that clashes. If there was, I would 100% add that. No questions asked.
Yeah, sadly.
There we go. He's back.
Hey, Devin.
What's back? I'm scared.
You're scared? Don't be scared.
Oh, yeah. I'm back.
Yeah,
Oh, hey.
glad to have you back.
All right, let me know if you... Devin, can you talk really quick?
Yeah.
Hey, okay, so we can hear you. I'm going to adjust your volume because you're coming in a little quiet. That's not on you, that's on me. There we are. All right, can I hear you one more time?
Hello.
Hey, all right. So
Right.
Devin, PubStomp MTG, he's going to be hanging with us as we build this list. Feel free to add your 2 cents when it comes to Marvo. I feel like we must all have opinions on Marvo.
It just looks like Yuriko 2.0, to be honest.
It feels a little bit better than Yuriko to me.
Oh,
It's Yuriko, but if Yuriko cast everything for free.
Yeah. So Hoarder's Greed, guys. 3 CMC and a black. Lose 2 life and draw 2 cards, then clash with an opponent. If you win, repeat this process. This is a sorcery speed spell. Does this seem like a good spell?
It is definitely like a table flipper because you can play it, then clash like 3 times, and that's going to draw you like 9 cards and cast 3 things for free. So pretty good.
Right. So my theory is personal tutor.
I also want to point out the way that this works is you clash, then clash, then clash, and then Marvo puts 3 triggers on the stack afterwards. So you draw all of the cards, then you draw cast off Marvo, draw cast off Marvo, then draw cast. So
It's not bad.
yeah, it's cool.
All right, so right now, Devin, in case you're not following with the stream, and that's okay, we are adding effects that clash in the deck.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Scryfall too.
Yeah, one that I kind of like as well because it does a little bit outside of clashing, but it can just be a really good clash effect. Broken Ambition. It's 1 blue, an X, counter target spell unless its controller pays X. Clash with an opponent. If you win, that spell's controller mills 4 cards. So what you do is that you just use this, target your own spell or an enemy spell or something for X equals 0, and then you clash for 1 mana.
I love it, by the way. Clash with an opponent if you win, target player discards 2 cards, otherwise that player discards a card. I mean, pulling teeth. If not just for the art itself. I love that all of this is Morningtide and Laurelwind, by the way.
Right. Yeah, there's not much support for it.
It's great. No, this is exactly what I wanted to see because these foils are expensive. No.
Right.
If we want a value card, we can also do Captivating Glance. Enchanted creature, at the beginning of your end step, clash with an opponent. If you win, gain control of enchanted creature. Otherwise, that player gains control of enchanted creature. So at the beginning of each of your end steps, clash.
Which one is this?
Captivated Glance, or Captivating Glance.
Yeah,
It's 2 to
yeah.
blue.
Do you think that's it for the decent clashers?
Yeah.
I do like Whirlpool Whelm. I mean, I know it's not really that great, but it's just a bounce effect to clash with opponent. But that's really all I could see.
You know, honestly, at 2 CMC, I don't hate it.
Yeah, it's an instant. It's an unsummon, but it's just 1 more for a clash.
Huh.
And the clash means that it's a better unsummon. I like it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Revive the Fallen. Return target creature card in a graveyard to its owner's hand. Nah. Research the Deep. Draw a card. Clash with an opponent if you win. Return Research of the Deep to its owner's hand.
That could be good.
Honestly,
Research of the Deep could be good just because you go boom, 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 boom. And it's 2 mana.
Well, yeah, you can repeat the process too because you'll return it to its owner's hand instead if you win the clash. So you can just repeat the process too. So
Yeah.
Well,
I like
here's my thing. How much does Omniscience cost again?
10.
9. Oh yeah, 10. Yeah.
Now, imagine if it was in the realm of
Nah.
clashability. Oh my god, I'd love that. All right, I think that's probably it. We don't need to read the rest of these. I'm just giving them a quick glance. The Weed Strangle. It's cool to see it off the clash, but you're never going to want to cast Weed Strangle for 5. Scattering Stroke, counter target spell, clash with an opponent. Nah, we're good.
Well, Patrick, so we may not have Omniscience, but we do have one with the Multiverse. You may look at the top card of your library at any point in time. You may play lands and spells from the top of your library, and once during each of your turns, you may cast a spell from your hand or the top of your library without paying its mana cost. It's only once per turn, but it's a mini Omniscience for 8 mana.
Huh. Does Marvo run extra turn spells, by the way?
Probably not. I think your goal is like play one big spell, win game.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can get extra combat triggers to do so with extra turns, but I mean, it's kind of like you want to win the game instead of go through a bunch of loops. So I do agree there.
Thoughts and feelings on one with the multiverse?
I like it. It's just the once per turn kind of ruins it for me. I mean, it's good. Yeah. It's just a mini Omniscience.
Yeah. That is kind of my feel for it.
So here's my thing. I'm gonna just go Demir, and I'm gonna go less than or equal to 8, and I'm just gonna take a gander. Gonna take a little peer. Just to see what's out there. So I don't want to add too many effects that are 8 or higher. Like,
I think that there's 3 main ones that we run, and then we can keep moving on after that. But it's Razaketh, Hoarding Broodlord, and
do we just run Razaketh? Like, I feel like you need the support to actually want to manipulate Razaketh. Hoarding Broodlord is a self-sufficient combo.
Well, the thing is, Razaketh is self-sufficient because Razaketh just requires that you play Razaketh, have the Thoracle line in your deck, and have a creature to sack, and you're using Marvo to get Razaketh out. So you do have a creature to sack.
You sack. Well, Razaketh can't sacrifice himself, right? So he needs to sacrifice another creature. So you sacrifice Marvo to what? Get
Thassa's Oracle. You play Thassa's Oracle.
Sacrifice it on the stack.
Sack it. Get Demonic Consultation. Play it game. That's like the Demir Razaketh line.
So at most it's
3 mana.
3 mana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoarding Broodlord is functionally the same.
For sure, you'll
get a tutor out of Razaketh too. So I mean, just for free.
Right, that does cheat. I mean, this is even better. It's so interesting. This is better Reanimate. Clash is going to let you draw and cast for free, which is amazing. But in our instances, like, we just need a top deck tutor. Instead of like an Entomb, we just need any and every top deck tutor to do the thing.
We don't even need a top deck tutor, any tutor. And if we win the flip and hit a high CMC spell or an enemy hits land, we just get the thing.
The only difference being is, like, if the thing you put on top of your deck is the thing you want to cast, well, it's very likely gonna win a clash, right? Unless you find your opponent's Peer into the Abyss off the clash and then you're just sad. But the odds of that happening, I don't know. So just to the audience,
never do it against the black deck.
No.
You gotta do.
So I've added Hoarding Broodlord, I've added Peer into the Abyss, I've added Razaketh. What else did you want to add, guys?
This might sound a little bit too cheeky, and I feel like maybe it won't be that great, but I would think clone effects could be decent. Getting like Spark Double. I mean, it's a little bit less like, I don't know. It's more casual in my opinion, but like Spark Double, for example, like you clash, but then you get 2 clash triggers off of the 2 Marvos on the battlefield instead of just 1. I don't know.
Thoughts on Nanogen conversion?
Nanogen conversion. I love it.
I mean, how many creatures are we going to have?
Well, but you only need like 1 or 2 to make it like 1 or 2 outside normal Marvo, because you swing with 2 and you get 4 potential clashes. Because you're gonna get the 2 getting their own clashes, which each will trigger to try to cast something for free and draw you a card. So that's up to 4 if you win the clashes. Or sorry, the attack trigger and then the win clash trigger. But yeah. Another thing is, what was I gonna say? Nanogen, Roaming Throne was another one, but
that's good. Yeah.
I think Roaming Throne's kind of better.
Do you like Decree of Silence?
Oh, I mean, we could. It's just kind of funny. A game ender, but it's
no. Oh, I like Dig Through Time, by the way, for this list.
Yeah, we Dig Through Time and Treasure Cruise are probably both good.
Really good.
Yeah, any delve or any cheaty effects that you guys want to run, please just let me know. Obviously, we're gonna get to the interaction suite in a second, which is going to include force of will and misdirection probably.
Here we probably try to see what actual win cons we want, because we have ways of finding the win cons with everything off of Marvo, but now we need to win. I think it's probably like Fourfold, Lab Jace, Demonic Consultation, Tainted Pact.
I could also see, because you're using I don't know your deck list exactly, but since you're trying to use a lot of top deck manipulation to make sure you get the right type of Marvo triggers, what would be interesting is like Sensei Exhibiting Top, and maybe even go for a Bolus line potentially.
That's true. We could do that because we can cast Bolus for free off Marvo.
I was going to say, is Bolus' Citadel 8 mana or 7?
6.
What?
It's less than you thought. It's weird Nas.
Why don't we do a Possessed Portal deck?
We could, but I'd rather do that with Magda. Because you make the treasure tokens off of Magda to work with Possessed Portal.
Is Auton Soldier in already? AUTON Soldier. I don't know what that is, but I'll check it out. Hullbreaker Horror, Seagate Restoration. Yes to Seagate Restoration. Peer into the Abyss is in, gang. Right now, I'm literally just looking at the top end of Dimir just to see what we've got. A lot of these things are kind of just okay. Not game-ending, necessarily. We've got a lot of the game-ending spells in the list already. I'm just trying to see if there's anything fun that we could also include.
I was wondering why I could not remember this card, and it's because it's a Doctor Who card that's like a worse fleshy. So, Auton Soldier is an artifact creature that is a clone of another creature, except it's not legendary, and it's an artifact with Myriad. The only issue potentially is that you're getting the 2 Marvo triggers, one off the Auton Soldier attacking and one off Marvo attacking. Then you're getting the Myriad triggers, which will get them entering tapped and attacking, which won't trigger the Marvo triggers. But then if you win any of the clashes, that's going to be 4 win effects off of each of those clash wins. So it's cool, but it's 6 mana.
Yeah, it seems like a lot, especially if they enter the battlefield and they don't have any haste. Like, it's like they're not really going to get any extra value on top of that besides being a clone of Marvo.
Does Marvo read cast?
Yeah.
Cast a spell from your hand? Hold up. Are there any fun, like, Titan or Eldrazi we can play here?
I mean, we could do Ulamog for removal if we wanted to do a shuffle. Oh, no, never mind. That's 11 mana. 8 mana is
Cityscape Leveler. Oh,
yeah,
or that.
There's a Crusher that exists. That's 8 mana, 8/8 Annihilator 1 or 2, and then it has to attack each turn if able, something like that. Not great.
Not really. How about we make Marvo an Eldrazi with Eldrazi Conscription?
We could.
I think yeah, that sounds wild.
I'm sorry, I'm just suggesting dumb things. Don't mind me.
What's it called?
I'm trying to have fun here, okay? Damn it. Can I have fun and play competitively? I think I can, actually. With this list, I think there is going to be a threshold of big dumb spells, though, so I don't think we hit it yet. How many big dumb Hey, let's say we stop at 8 big dumb spells, people. Just, in the essence of the octopus.
Speaking of essence of the octopus, let's do Octopus Umbra just for the meme.
Is it good?
It's not really good, but it's funny. Okay. It makes creatures base power and toughness 8, and then whenever it attacks, you can tap target creature with 8 or less power and totem armor. It's funny. It's not an actual include that I'd recommend, but...
So we're getting the suggestion, and feel free, audience, as you guys are tuning in with us. I should have prefaced this from the start. I always forget to say this. This is just a blueprint of a Marvo deck. You do not need to follow this specifically or to the T. But the whole point of doing these live is so that you guys can have your own input in the deck construction. So feel free to make suggestions as we're looking at the top end of what Marvo might be able to clash out. Of course, there's a link in the description. I'm going to be refreshing the page periodically so you can get the most up-to-date list, so you don't suggest things that are already in the deck. Okay.
Also, Broken Ambitions is already in the deck to to the people who mentioned it. And then, yeah, we have Seagate Restoration. We're not running Hullbreak Horror because we're not trying to do the Mana Rock bounce thing. We could, but it's just a high value card, not an insta win the game card. And for Thrix the Sudden Thunder, the 5 mana flashy flying elemental that makes your high CMC spells cost less and makes it so they can't be countered. Cute, but it's 5 mana, your things can't be countered. I'd rather just run a counter spell.
I think one interesting thing that you could add, I mean, I know we did talk about extra turns. I mean, maybe one would be pretty decent with like Nexus of Fate, where it could go back into your library, and you could use that with like I don't know, I'm just trying to think of like maybe a Isochron Scepter with a Mystical Tutor to put it on top of your library each time, so that you can just basically go to an extra combat.
No. Do you know what's really funny? If we demonic consultation and get rid of our whole library in response to the Clash win trigger. No, we have to have one thing left in the library, but the idea would be we can get Nexus of Fate as the only card in our deck and then draw it
turn after turn after turn. Right. But I get what you're saying. The whole issue is you need to draw for a turn. Well, that's not if you cast Necropotence. But then you're working really, really hard to make this happen. Although, I gotta say, I do like where you're going with this.
It's a funny thing that you can do, because if you get nothing in deck, then you could theoretically use a Marvo to just take extra turns infinitely. I mean, if we ran Beacon of Tomorrow and Nexus of Fate, we could do that, but then the issue is we'd have to get both, like, in deck or in grave with nothing else in deck. Or sorry, in deck or in hand with nothing else in deck. That's a lot of hoops to jump through.
Yeah, it's a little clunky, yeah.
Yeah. I think that it would be funny to run Nexus of Fate as like a weird card that we could just use, because if we have 7 mana every turn, we can cast Nexus of Fate every turn, then attack with Marvo and cast another Nexus of Fate. We could do something weird like that.
I like the sorry, I'm just looking at Commandeer.
I mean, Commandeer isn't horrible. I don't
think
think Commandeer is great here, though.
No, I'm gonna add it on the sideboard though. It's just a big dumb spell.
Well, yeah. I think we may want to add the tutors and the good generic things right now. Just Imperial Seal, Vampiric Tutor, Personal Tutor, Mystical Tutor. And we can do Rhystic Study, Mystic Remora.
Are we not missing any win on the spot spells? Do we really hit everything?
Well, I mean, I think that we're probably fine with just doing Thorkel and Lapjace as our 2 main win cons.
I didn't add Lapjace. Wait up.
Well, Labjace, you could do Labman, I guess, Patrick. If you really want to do Labman, I'm not going to stop you.
No, I'm not desperate for it.
You also have the Crazier with Ian Malcolm too. So.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, look, we just got this new secret layer with Jace, Wielder of Mystery, so I'll add that. Would Nexus of Fate work with Enter the Infinite? Enter the Infinite, I think, is something we can cast. Am I wrong? Nope, never mind. Whoa, I'm sorry.
It's 12 mana.
12. Oh.
Yeah, it is 8 blue.
Would it work with that? Well, with a name like that and a cost like that, I'm going to have to say yes without reading it. Will it work with Enter the Infinite, guys?
My chair, he's doing dumb things. So the issue is we have to have a way of preventing our draw per turn, or get 2 cards in our deck per turn, one including Nexus of Fate. So sadly, no, doesn't work.
All right. Yeah, okay. I'm done looking at big dumb spells. I'm not going to lie. Me personally, I would take like an hour to look over big dumb spells to see all the synergies, but I'm sure there's something hidden away there. If you guys know of anything that you think is worthwhile, we'll take a look at it. But we can just go through some of the essentials, guys. Like if you want to talk about Interaction Suite to include counters and removal, tutors, let's do that.
I think we can do the tutors first, just to kind of get them out of the way.
I did Personal Tutor, Mystical Tutor, Demonic Tutor,
Vampiric Tutor, Imperial Seal. Don't know if we run Diabolic Intent, because I don't think we're going to have a big creature suite.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Advantage. We could do Grim Tutor, because
teach the Queen. because it's
Oh,
easy.
yeah.
I
That's
did.
actually great.
I did Wishclaw
Oh.
Talisman, Beseech the Queen.
Beseech of the Queen isn't good only due to the fact that we're trying to find like 7 and 8 mana spells.
Oh yeah.
I was wholeheartedly for Beseech of the Queen though, because
Is it
it's
limited
good.
by equal to the number of lands you control? Also, don't forget Cruel Tutor. I guess I don't mind Cruel Tutor here, guys. Do we still want just the option of an Entomb Reanimate line? Or we're off that? Or we're off that entirely?
I think because you are still going to be running Hoarding Broodlord, I think that could be pretty decent as like a option.
I do think that
Broodlord, Rozaketh, we have options.
Wait, are we doing the Saw and half business with Hoarding Broodlord?
Yeah. Thankfully, we just need Saw and Half and Sacrifice for that, but
yeah,
not too hard. Also, Rituals would be good.
Right, here, we're going to add that in a second. So for right now, I have Personal Tutor, Mystical Tutor, Demonic Tutor, Vampiric Tutor, Imperial Seal, Wishclaw Talisman, Cruel Tutor. Anything I'm missing? You guys want a Merchant Scroll in there? Do you guys want any Transmuters? The Transmuters aren't awful because they have their own CMC. I mean, like, at least muddle the mixture, I guess.
Yeah, it finds Demonic Tutor, then Demonic Tutor finds whatever you want.
If anything. I don't think I'm, like, super high on any of the Transmuters.
We have Wishclaw Talisman, right?
I did.
Okay, that. Good.
Just the only thing that I'm thinking of that we are missing is the Diabolic Intent. A Diabolic Tutor for CMC. Tutor anything?
Yeah, let's go. Scheming Symmetry. Scheming Symmetry is great here because we're drawing the card immediately.
It's true.
We just got to make sure not to target the guy we're going to be clashing with, or to target the guy that we can clash with that we know doesn't have a 7 or 8 CMC thing in deck.
Right. So I want to add Lightning Greaves. I think haste enabling and protection is kind of important here. So are you guys happy with Lightning Greaves and the Swiftfoot Boots? I always want to say Boots of Striding. I always want to say Boots of Striding for some reason. I don't know if that's a thing, but I think about it constantly. So Swiftfoot Boots. Yeah, we'll add Swiftfoot Boots. Is this a CEDH oriented deck? Always, Fox Mulder, always.
Oh, you know what tutor we forgot that's probably just good enough?
What?
Ring Sight.
Oh, Ringside, yeah, that could be. I mean,
not only does it give a tiny bit of evasion to Marvo, but also it's just a 3-mana tutor for whatever.
Spell that?
Ring Sight, one word. It's just RING Sight.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is
could be pretty good for Thassa's Oracle. I don't know if you put that in there.
Step through? No, I don't know what that is. Return 2 target. Oh, the Wizard Cycler.
Oh yeah, the 5-mana thing. That's yeah.
Okay. I don't hate it. Actually, Spellseeker as well. I know a tutor for a tutor, but it also gives us a body.
Yeah, we don't
really need it.
Need a body.
No.
Alternative card to potentially use that's both a tutor and a potential win con. Doomsday. What do we think of Doomsday?
What is the main Doomsday line in Dimir right now?
Thoracle plus way to draw a couple cards.
Yeah, like Gitaxian Probe, and that starts it, I think.
Well, if you Doomsday pre-attack with Marvo, then you have your own setups with that. But I think the pile should probably exist without Marvo. I don't hate this.
As long as you have a way to draw a card, you can set up a Doomsday pile, because I think most people just have Brainstorm on the top, followed by Thoracle and a way to protect Thoracle, or Frantic Search is the one that I think I usually go for, because it's 0 mana draw 2.
I'll put Brainstorm and Frantic Search in the list. I don't think they're bad. Like those reorganizers or putting something on top of it. None of that's bad. Actually, anything like a Brainstorm where you get to organize the top of our list is quite nice. Or just put a big spell up there. You know what I mean?
Just remember, we're probably going to want to put Peer into the Abyss on top of our library to draw 2 off of Marvo.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna catch up with you guys. What do you think of Flash Enabler for creature lands as a pseudo haste? The Flash Enabler for creatures land. Do you mean Emergent Zone? I'm sorry, or do you mean specifically the Winding Canyon?
Yeah, Windy Canyon. I can't remember if it's windy or windy or whatever.
I think it's Winding Canyon. I think that Emergent Zone is probably just better. But Winding Canyon is too generic. Until end of turn, you may play creature cards whenever you could play instants. Difference being, Emergent Zone must be sacrificed, and then it works on everything.
So Patrick, if you like giving Marvo haste, have I got an idea for you?
Don't say Hall of the Bandit Lord.
Yeah.
Damn it. No. How about Knowledge Exploitation, so we can steal everyone else's big dumb spells? Let me look at that. Do we want Mnemonic Betrayal in here?
We're Demir, why not?
Yeah. I was also thinking maybe Praetor's Grasp. I don't know, that might be too cheeky.
No. That's not cheeky. I like Praetor's Grasp. That's one of those tutors I forgot, honestly.
To be fair, we Praetor's Grasp steal someone's vampiric tutor or whatever, and then we're fine.
Knowledge Exploitation, William, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's also a rogue sorcery, so it is. It's filling our party. It's good. Okay. Instead of Swiftfoot Boots, add Final Word Phantom, same CMC, and gives less of.
Final Word Phantom. I like that one. Yeah.
I'm gonna have both because I like both, but I like Final Word Phantom a lot, and this is our opportunity to play it. So hell yes, Born Upon a Wind is Flash as well. It is a demon.
So I'll say the difference between Swiftfoot Boots and Final Word Phantom is Swiftfoot Boots accelerates your plan. Final Word Phantom is just protection, because with Swiftfoot Boots, you have a turn, Marvo comes out, attacks immediately, and is protected. With Final Word Phantom, you have a turn, wait, then cast Marvo, then go to your next turn. So it's still Summoning Sickness. It doesn't speed up your plan at all. It's just a cute protection play.
And it's more tempo too, I would agree, yeah.
All right,
War Phantom is great in a lot of decks, just not this one. I like him in any deck with green for potential Seedborn Muse stuff, but
Here, yeah, I'm questioning. I want to run it in I want to run it in a list. I don't know if it's in this list. So we have 65 in the deck, by the way.
I forgot to give my obligatory Seedborn Muses mid.
It is. We knew that though. All right, guys. We have 35 cards to put in this list, and rocks, papers, scissors. What rocks? You talking about those
mana rocks?
Those rhinos that have jobs?
No.
How about Mana Crypt, guys? Do you like Mana Crypt?
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't think it's that great.
All right.
Overrated, overhyped.
Does Soul Ring tickle your fancy, maybe?
Free life.
Yeah, I know.
I think we go for the usual 0-drop suite, and then we do Mana Vault as well. Maybe Grim Monolith, but we probably go Grim Monolith. We can hard cast big CMC stuff or accelerate into Marvo.
Because this is a PETA list as well, I think like anything that's going to go positive is usually good. Grim Monolith. Let me just make sure I have the Mana Vault as well. Okay, so I put Mana Crypt, Soul Ring, Mox Diamond, Chrome Mox, Jeweled Lotus, Lotus Petal, Grim Monolith, Mana Vault, and did I miss anything? I always do.
I think that's good, unless we want to do the Signets, the Talismans, or anything like that.
I'll add Arcane Signet. The boy is 5 CMC, so we do want.
Like too crazy. Like if it was like 6, 7, I'd be like, okay, maybe more.
Also, I do like Demir Signet a little bit better than Arcane Signet, just to filter into our colors if we do want to do Mana Vault. But we can do both. We can do just one. I'm not picky. Also, Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, and I don't think we run Culling the Weak because our creature suite is like all combo things.
But do we add Reign of Filth? We go crazy.
Yeah. I think we go Reign of Filth. That's fine.
Get filthy with it.
We could do Bubbling Muck as well if we wanted to.
Bubbling Muck is for swamps, right? We don't have the thing that turns our things into swamps, though, do we?
We could add that if we'd like.
What about Sacrifice Lord?
I think we have sacrifice in
Oh, you
here
do?
already for
Okay.
that. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we did.
That's the only one, yeah. But I've got Cabal Ritual, Dark Ritual, and that's it for the rituals. Again, like no Culling the Weak here. There's no Spirit Guides in these colors. You can also Prowl Knowledge for Exploitation if you don't want to free cast it. I have Knowledge Exploitation on the sideboard for now. If there's space, we can add it. Karimi. Seedborn Muse is Midnight Brew, he says in quotes. Take it back. Lotus Petal, Dark Petition. Anyone want to petition the dark?
I think that's the weird Tainted Pact, right?
It's 5 CMC, but
never
calm
mind.
down. Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard, add 3 black to your mana pool. So look, it's still effectively 5 CMC, but it's 2 in some cases. Search your library for a card and put that card into your hand, then shuffle your library. I actually like Dark Petition.
I don't. And the reason why is because you're either playing it and then moving to combat and immediately losing that 3 mana, or you're cheating it in and then you move to main phase 2 and lose the 3 mana. Usually you're just throwing that 3 mana away.
This is true. I mean, I'll probably hardcast it if I'm being honest.
Yeah, but then you gotta try to find 3 mana to use for it before you attack with Marvo.
I'm also solving the case of the ransacked lab, so...
True.
Is this the deck that uses that, or are we just trying to cheat things
I don't think so. I think you use ransacked lab in a tempo deck or control deck. You don't use it in this deck. This is turbo. This is like we want to flip the table as soon as possible.
This is turbo, he says.
Yeah, someone moves a pawn forward and we flip the table. That's our game plan. Marvo's an anti-chess player.
Put that on a t-shirt. Fifth did just get a secret lair. Which one got a secret lair? Fifth? I don't know about that. I don't know what that is.
Oh, Filth.
Filth. Reign of Filth?
A Reign of Filth is, that's a good one.
I mean, that was like an old Razaketh trick, right? Ooh, I like the new Reign of Filth. I got that oldie and goldie right there, though.
I forgot that he got the cartoony, not really cartoony, but what is that called? That art style, like the simplistic art style.
I know what you're talking about. I love the Simian Spirit Guide for it.
Yeah, I like this secret layer in general.
Do you know what's really good in this list? Toxic Deluge.
Oh, that might be good. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for 7.
Yeah, you literally can almost always just say 7 and be fine.
Right. You're like, oh, I killed everything but this octopus. Cool.
Everyone's talking about Pride of the Hulk Clay, but yet Marvo has a 8 toughness, so it's like...
Right. Yeah. Get effed. All right. Yeheni's expertise. I thought of Toxic Deluge when you brought this up. Yeheni's expertise is all creatures get -3/-3 until end of turn for 4 CMC. You may cast a card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost.
Hey, did anybody see the Rorschach secret lair? We got a Scheming Symmetry alternate art that looks like weird but cool.
Yeah, I've seen that. I also saw the misprint for the counterspell that's now a sorcery, apparently.
Oh yeah, Circular Logic. You're right.
Is there a sorcery speed counterspell?
It's Circular Logic is 2 and a blue for an instant counterspell unless the controller pays 1 for every card in your graveyard, and it has Madness for a blue. The issue is on the Rorschach art, it says sorcery, not instant.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did themselves this time.
Congratulations. Yo, wait, so if you own this copy of this card, do you have to obey what's written on the card?
I don't believe so. I think
no, Will.
rules text trumps all.
Reading the card explains the card, Will. This is sorcery. Put that shit back in your hand.
I will say, Patrick, in your defense of everything that you just said, the flavor text of Circular Logic is obey the law. The law is to obey. Obey the law. The law is to obey.
Do you guys like Submerge in this list? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's free removal that is high CMC. Do we have the Deadly Rollick?
I have not added it. So guys, we're moving on to removal because you all have clearly moved on to removal. So I've read Massacre. I don't know if you're thinking like Meat Hook Massacre, or are you thinking about like the Sorcery Speed Massacre?
Yeah, 4 mana, give everything -2/-2.
I don't hate that.
Bad.
No, I don't hate that at all.
If an opponent controls the planes, it's free.
Well, what are the odds they control planes?
So, well, considering it's a 4-person format, and 3 of the other players are your enemies.
Yeah.
Physically speaking, people do run about like 2 to 3 colors of Magic the Gathering.
So this is playing on what Devin was saying earlier. Karimi says Scroll Rack and Sensei's Divining Top at least, all caps. Scroll Rack is huge here. I don't disagree. I don't disagree on Sensei's. Scroll Rack is Scroll Rack makes they're all good cards. But let's put them in.
Yes, because Scroll Rack is kind of a twofold effect, because if we don't have it, we can Scroll Rack to either find the card or set the card back on top. If we have PETA and we flip into PETA and do the thing, then we use Scroll Rack to put back all the bad cards and draw all the good cards. I like it.
Would rather play Mire and Misery. You guys remember this one? Each opponent sacrifices a creature or enchantment, right? So I get what you're saying, but Massacre's 4 CMC.
Yeah.
Are there any Phyrexian mana symbol fun cards as well? So I'm adding Deadly Rollick. We can add all of our counters in a second. All right, guys, you want to tell me, name all the counters really quick?
Force of Will, Force of Negation. We have Mindbreak Trap.
Mindbreak Trap, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to add Misdirection.
Yeah, I was going to say Redirect, not Misdirection. I can never remember the name of that one. But then we also have Mental Misstep. Pact of Negation, I think we run Pact. Delay, because we are trying to play fast. Delay is the best counter spell if you're trying to play fast. Outside of that, an offer you can't refuse, Swan Song, and then think that's good.
You don't want like Dispel or
we could potentially use, I think Dispel could also go in.
Okay, so I've added Swan Song, Mental Misstep, Pact Negation, Delay, and Offer You Can't Refuse, Dispel. Favorite counter spells, go. Son of Yogg, Dismember for another piece of removal.
Potentially, okay. 3 mana, usually good. Most CMC for things that people use is like 1.5 or something like that.
Snuff Out.
Yeah, Snuff Out works.
Like Snuff Out a lot. You have to use the art with Liliana, though, specifically.
So, Devin, you are muted, just in case you didn't notice, but you probably did. I'm just saying that to be safe.
Drown in the Lock.
I'm iffy on Drown in the Lock. It's not a bad counterspell, but it feels good, feels bad. Yeah.
Let me save and see where we are with our cards. We have 5 spots left in the list, guys.
Chain of Vapor, Cyclonic Rift, and then so we have for win cons.
Are you telling me there's space to add more big dumb spells, Will?
To be fair, we may just want to add Lapman to have 3 win the game spells, or 3 win the game.
I have Praetor's Grasp, Will. I have Praetor's Grasp.
That's true. We have an enemy Thoracle as well. We're fine.
Oh, I can't spell, but it can spell for me. I'm adding Mnemonic Betrayal. I didn't add it already.
Yeah. So how many slots do we have left now?
That's a good question. What are y'all's thoughts on Outrageous Robbery? Oh, we had a lot of thoughts on this card, by the way, Fox. This is the one where Lazav is the
oh yeah.
Target opponent exiles.
Did you make a clip out of this or no?
No, we're getting there. There's a lot of good sound bites from that set review. Like I've got sound bites for weeks. So you can expect a short on this.
So long and short, we had this whole debate on like a bunch of different things about this card. Then at one point, Patrick said, "Who the hell even is this guy in this art?" And then I stopped and I said, "Lazav," jokingly. And then we stopped and thought about it, and we're like, "Is that Lazav?" And we looked up the new picture of Lazav and realized, like, that's nearly the exact same cloak. He's wearing the same bracers. He's the same weird shoulder pad thing. The hood is the same. I think that's Lazav.
We need to get someone from Wizards to confirm, but Do you run Mana Drain in this deck, since most of the time you're not casting stuff on your turn besides Mana Rocks or Clash tutor cards, so you can play more Rocks or Quick Speed Marvo on a early turn?
Maybe, like, if we get, like, Island Mana Rock, then we could get Marvo out turn 2 with a Mana Drain. I think we could probably add in a Mana Drain.
Yeah, I don't hate Mana Drain. It's very weird. Normally, we're not struggling to find the last few cards. We need to... Okay, so let's just see where we're at. We've got 99 cards in the deck and a bitch ain't one. But let's see what we've got on our curve here. At the top end, we have Dig Through Time and one with the Multiverse. Oh, you know what? We're idiots.
Oh, Rhystic Mystic.
We're going to have to cut a card now.
Yeah.
Wait. Are there any other draw engines we want to include in the list?
I think we probably cut the Roaming Throne just because it's really good for the grind. I don't think we're doing the grind.
William says jam Hive Mind. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, each other player copies its spell.
I was gonna bring that up as a
my
funny
God.
8 or 7 drop that we could run. Because I'm like, but then I'm like, nah.
Kind of disgusting.
It's very funny because we cast anything then storm off. Like, we cast Dark Ritual and keep going.
Yeah.
Hive Mind's different. Sorry, I was thinking Eye of the Storm. That's what I was thinking. Hive Mind is we can Demonic Consultation and win the game.
I'm sorry, wait, did we want to do Bolas' Citadel? Did we do Bolas' Citadel?
I don't think so. I don't think we will really need Bolas' Citadel, though, because we already have 2 win cons. We're probably fine.
Is this Chaos cEDH? No. So, guys, we have 102 cards. We're going to go make some cuts, but before we get to that, guys, just so you know, Friday Night Magic... Oh, Will, you got kicked from the spell table, but...
Oh, no. I've been inactive for too long. I guess I'm just going to have to return to lobby and then immediately join back in.
Yeah. So, Friday Night Magic, at the end of every month, we are hosting just public games where you can play with Will and myself, but while we are chilling and brewing list during the rest of the week, I encourage you guys to join the Discord, because you're more than welcome to participate in play testing the deck that we've just created live on the channel. So we can get your reaction as well as our own take on how the deck is behaving and performing to give everyone a better opinion and a little bit more feedback on the list. So we're almost done with Marvo at this point. I want to make a few cuts, but we're 3 of 4 players right now. So if you want to participate in gameplay, I highly encourage you to head over onto the Discord and let us know in Looking for Game Magic the Gathering. Holler at myself, LGG, or Will if you would like to play some games with us. You'll find a link to the spell table there as well. At any rate, so guys, cuts. You don't want
Roaming Throne and one with the Multiverse done.
Oh, well, I mean, actually, Will, we've got 100 cards with one with the Multiverse.
Already.
Do you not like it?
It's a cool, fun card, but the idea is that if we hit one with the Multiverse, we cast something from hand for free. We could just cast something from hand for free.
Why is Lazov breaking the penny and not stealing it? We agreed that it was a mirror.
The flavor text. The flavor text.
There you go. That answers everything.
It really does. It actually does in this situation. It says, not all trails are meant to be followed. Some trails are left deliberately or something like that.
So, how do you guys feel about Talion in this list? Bolas' Citadel and Top is a combo. I don't disagree.
Well, it's a pay life draw. It's a built-in Necropotence. We need Aether Flux to make it an actual combo.
Well, Fox chased that with Necropotence. I didn't add Necropotence. You can use it for value. I just didn't. But we can add it.
I don't think we need Necropotence because I think our game plan is just to win the game with the tutor. But Necropotence is really good if you can do stuff on end step or if you need to fill up your hand. I don't think we're going to need either of those.
So Right now, I would say one with the multiverse is kind of up in the air for me. Sorry, did I... Scheming Symmetry is in the deck, and it's sorcery. Sorry, that confused me. I thought this was... it looks like the other Rorschach card.
Well, you know what one card we should probably cut from the list?
Treasured Find?
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
I'm not gonna lie, Jason Chan, I love your art, buddy.
Treasure Cruise. That's what I think you meant to add in.
Yeah, so we're gonna put Treasure Cruise in. Will, do you mind checking through the comments to see if there's any other cards we should be looking at?
Sure thing.
It also says there's a green card. Oh, that green card was the... Yeah, it's this one.
So, for Mira, the deck list is already in the description. If you can't see it, try reloading because it'll be in there. So we had the Bull Citadel top combo, Necropotence, Aetherflux. cEDH does not typically run the Cofferlands Fox, just because it's usually a bit slower. There's like one cEDH deck that I think runs them for the sake of running them. And then any more blue rituals, like Dramatic Reversal. Yeah, Dramatic Reversal is pretty good.
Oh, looks like Chef joined. Okay. So guys, let's just before we jump into chat, do you mind letting Chef know that we're going to use the chat in Discord?
I'll let him know the usual Discord setup.
Okay, so the deck is done. We've got a lot of sorcery speed spells for a list, I've got to say. I'm not going to lie. That feels like a lot. 19 feels like a lot. We've got 3 creatures. Hoarding Broodlord, Razaketh the Foul-Blooded, and Thassa's Oracle. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure that you guys can see all of this. Okay, you cannot. Okay, perfect. 2 haste enablers with artifacts. We did not include Mox Opal because I do not think we've hit a threshold of artifacts where that is a relevant artifact. But bear in mind, typically when you're trying to do Ad Nos Peta, you want all of the fast mana, so maybe there's an excuse to put Mox Opal on the list, and you guys can let me know if you want to. I think that we have some big dumb spells in here because that's what the deck is really trying to do. I like everything I'm seeing right here. I don't disagree with any of the options we have in here. I do think there are a couple of flex spots, but I think it's good to test. Yeah?
Agreed.
All right, guys. So what we're going to do, if everyone's still here, we're going to switch over to our Discord chat. There's a public channel. Will, why don't we drag to the private channel instead?
You mean the F&M table channel, or?
Yeah, the F&M table channel. So we'll drag people to the F&M channel. So if you're if you join us over on the Discord, guys, what's going to happen is that we're going to go into table 1, and then we will put you in the F&M chat just so it's privatized. All right. So I'm gonna be there, Will.
Yeah, same here, and see you there, Bilbo Swaggin. Oh, nope, he already moved. There, never mind. I was going to say...
All right. So, no more Will, sadly, for now. Hey, Chef. Can you hear me, Chef?
Yep.
Hey!
And,
Sorry, I had to get my mic situated real quick.
That's okay. You sound distant, slightly distant.
Okay, let me fiddle with
emotionally distant.
Emotionally distant.
Always.
Open up to us, buddy.
Why so distant? All right, guys. So I am obviously doing this virtually because I don't have the deck and paper right now, but I need to switch which list we're on. I think you guys are looking at Ansrag. In case you want to see that again.
Yeah, the Quake Mole.
I mean, I do love Ansrag, but let me switch decks here. We're going to go to the most recent one. Again, guys, if you want to...
sound any better?
Yeah,
that
sounds a good deal better.
Okay, good.
No, you sound great. Yeah. So, guys, if you want to check out simply Marvo lists, the list is in the description, but we are going to be playtesting it right now. You're looking at the deck. It's taking a while to go to the playtester. There we go. All right, gang. So you guys know my deck. I'm going to randomize in a second, but Will, what are you playing? Is he still... Will? No Will? No? Okay. I'm going to randomize twice just to make sure it's even Stevens. And that was twice. Cool.
It literally went the opposite way.
Well, to match big spell commander with big spell commander, I'm gonna play my favorite demon lord, Belzenlok.
Hmm.
And I will quickly add him to
Well, I
there
have
we
two
go.
different options. I could do Sauron. I also do have Atali. I don't think Atali is going to be that great with spell tables, so I think Sauron might be
Yeah.
better for that.
Mm. Okay. I like that. Wait, sorry. Boop. Have to rearrange my computer so I can see everything, so I can still see the comments. But yeah, guys, this is how this is going to work from here on out. When we do the deck building streams, if you guys want to participate in playtesting, then feel free to let us know, and we can get a game going over on Spell Table. If we don't have enough people, right, so it's just Will and myself, we'll just goldfish it just to get an idea. But if there are people to play, hell yeah. I would love to see Sauron, by the way. And Chef, what are you on?
Another Grixis list. It's Cormela Glamour Thief.
Cormela Glamour Thief.
This is a fun no ad nause, no underworld breach Grixis combo.
Oh
shenanigans.
yeah. Is that the one that makes mana, or is that the one that?
The one that makes mana.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the
Yeah, she's
weird world
she's-
gorger.
She's Grixis in one. She's for a hasty 2/4 that you can pay 1 tap, add Grixis that you can spend on instants and sorceries. And when she dies, you get an instant or sorcery back from the graveyard.
Will, your mic is coming in a little hot right now. I think it might have switched.
Oh, give me a second. I'll.
Sorry if you guys are... But no, I've not seen Cormela play, so I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I've seen it on the database, but I haven't really like.
She's
Does that sound better?
it's one of my pet decks for sure.
Oh, you sound good. You sound good. It's Will.
I just haven't been able
who's
to get out.
fucking things up. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Do you mind? Do you mind putting
With it as
Cormela?
much.
Do you mind putting Cormela in the spell table there?
Yeah.
But I do sound better though, right?
You sound infinitely better.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, again, just to reiterate, if you guys ever want to participate, or if you want to play in a future setup for F&M, just join the Discord, and we do them last Friday of the month. I'm glad to see you playing Magic, Pat Fox. Glad to be playing Magic. Honestly, I really do love playing this game. I hope to attend. I do hope to attend a MagicCon sometime this year, barring time. But yeah. Hopefully, if you guys attend one, I'll note on the channel if I'm attending a MagicCon, if you guys want to participate. They're trying to be better about roping in ambassadors to make it more of an activation when an ambassador or any personality within the Magic community is at an event. They're trying to advertise that better. So if I am attending one...
That's a little better. Right?
Yeah. No, I can see it.
No,
I guess more or less I was just interested in having it under your name there.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So on that note, this is the turn order. I need to get a hand. Oh boy, it's gonna be interesting. I think this hand is keepable. This hand is keepable. Sure. I'll keep
I
this hand.
kind of like this. I'll probably keep this one.
Cool. Yeah, this is my first 7. I'm. Oh, you know what? You guys can't see my. I'm gonna put my commander down here. It's not on the field, but just so you guys can see what I'm playing.
I
Yeah.
gotta go to second 7 on that one.
I went down to 6, but I got a good keeper.
A good keeper, you say?
It was a bait hand if I've ever seen one. 1 ring, 2 lands, no acceleration whatsoever.
I mean, I thought the general strategy when you're in blue is to look for the hand with Ristic or Mystic, but when you're fourth in turn order, I feel it's fine.
Yeah, that's not the play.
It's just go for the hand that lets you advance your strategy minimally. But this deck, this actually has plays and has a cool start that I haven't done in a while because I don't generally. Spoiler: I don't generally run signets, so I've got a signet. It's fun.
Yeah, I'll keep this second 7. It's not bad.
Cool. Hey guys, I'm gonna talk through strategy because this is technically playtesting. I don't really care about winning, but if I go 3-0 3 weeks in a row, well, someone stop me.
Uh-oh.
Try to. Yeah, Chef, if you're good to go. By the way, I'm happy you can be here, man.
You have no idea. I've been itching to just do something, and it's like every time I get roped into closing by myself or
Ugh.
some silly stuff. We'll draw for
I do have a
turn.
pre-game action too.
Oh, yeah. I
good.
was gonna say.
Go ahead.
I also have a pregame action.
Ooh.
Nice.
There we go.
Honestly, I think I'd rather have that pre-game action.
It's not too late.
Hang
Do you want to
on.
grab? Do you want to grab it when he goes for his
I'm
drop?
grabbing one right now.
Okay, I was gonna say. So this mezcal, I would rate if on a scale of, because it's been sitting with me for a while, on a scale of 1 to 5, I would say this is like a 4.
Not the greatest, but
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, hey, nice.
all right. Any other pregame actions?
Outside of
That'll
that,
be that.
that'll be that.
Patrick's gonna crack a digital beer open.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do I have any digital beers? Yeah, guys, feel free to pregame with us in the chat.
We'll play a polluted delta as land for turn. I'll crack it, go find an underground sea, and pass.
Okay, beginning upkeep, I will draw. I will play Jeweled Lotus just in advance, just in case, you never know.
God, the unreal start.
I'll pay a blue to play a Mystic Remora. and
Fuck
pass.
off.
I will draw. And it's time for me to feed the fish. And by feed the fish, I mean play a tap land and pass the turn. Ebony Stronghold.
All right, well,
Center, if anybody wants to search it. It's just I can crack it to get 2 black. But it taps her black normally.
all right. So I looked up Ebony Stronghold, and it gave me 1 red burrowing enchant creature, gains mountain
Also,
walk.
foil.
Ooh,
Very nice.
nice. So I'll take my turn. Ugh, God, the top deck. So I'm gonna feed that fish at least once because I wanted to do the thing I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna play an Arcane Signet. You can draw a card.
Yeah.
But I'll stop there. Here you go.
Feed the fish.
Let's draw for turn. I don't like.
Oh, I'm
feeding
sorry. I
fish.
should lose life here.
I had a fish tank once. It didn't go well.
No, sorry, man.
Let's
don't say that in front of Marvo.
let's play. Yeah, sorry. Let's play a Shivan Reef, and I'm gonna.
He was
I'm
that
gonna
friend.
pass again.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna be the first one. I'm gonna see if he keeps it.
You
around.
would be the second one, technically.
Well, yeah.
I already popped that cherry.
That's fair. That's fair.
That fishy cherry.
Anyways,
Patrick fed the
that'll
fish
be it for
because
me.
Patrick fed the fish because brothers in arms, fish folk in arms.
Exactly. I see you, fish. Crack the Jeweled Lotus to pay for it. Do it.
Yeah.
That's how that works. That's how that works.
What I've heard.
Oh, did Chef pass or is he still on his
Yeah,
play?
no, yeah, I passed. You're good.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Untap, draw. This is the sneaker about this hand. I'm actually gonna just have it die because I actually need the mana.
Yeah, 1 mana draw 1 isn't too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
No.
Isn't
Isn't that Whispers of the Muse? What is 1 mana draw 1?
I will play a Soul Ring, and then I'll play a Mox Opal.
Oh. That is definitely a thing.
You
The
needed the
thing
mana.
is, like, I literally only have mana rocks in this hand.
Jeez Louise. All right.
And after that, I will just go ahead and pass.
You have 6 mana to play your commander, but you don't have the colors to play your commander.
Actually, yeah, I do because this will activate
on the next
color.
turn,
No, so it's Opal or Opal taps for 1, Soul Ring taps for 2, Lotus taps for 3. So you have 6 mana, but it's
Currently
2 colors.
Wait,
Since when-
Chef.
Because this is Gemstone Caverns. This will count for any mana. This will count for
Well,
any mana.
yes, but I'm saying you could play your commander this turn, but you had
yeah,
6
yeah,
mana
this turn,
this
yeah.
turn.
if they had a land drop, we would have been
We're
good.
talking about next turn 100% of the time, but
Oh yeah.
Wait, Chef, were you gonna cast something there? I'm sorry.
Huh? No. No, I was just saying. Currently, he doesn't have the colors. Is
Yeah.
what he's trying to. Yeah.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
pass turn there.
Wait. On your end step, I'm hearing a echo. That's fine.
That is our lovely man Bilbo Swaggins, I believe.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
it's me?
Yeah, I think it's because I'm looking on Discord and your circles popping up every now and then.
that's okay.
Oh.
Or are you not wearing a headset? God.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not. My it won't connect.
Are you guys okay with me
Oh,
doing
no.
are you guys okay with me shocking myself? Ugh, God.
Um,
Vampiric Tutor, such a bad card. Just look at Devin's. Just look at Devin's board. Look at Devin's board really quick.
Yeah,
That's just
I'm
my
gonna have.
persons and dockside
I'm
colors.
I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna respond because I missed out on a few things earlier, but I'm gonna mental misstep the Vamp Tutor.
You can't get 3 in a row, Patrick. We're not letting you.
No, I just want to get a Jeweled Your mic switch, by the way. I'm trying to get a
man.
Jeweled Lotus here. I'm going to misdirect that by exiling...
Oh no, it's using the same mic.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's going in and out, for me at least. I'm going to get rid of one with the multiverse. Don't counter... Don't continue the chain.
1 second.
I'm getting a Jeweled Lotus.
Yep, that's a thing.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Do I sound better now, Patrick?
You do. It kind of got like washed out. I don't know how else to describe it.
It was Discord being Discord more likely than not.
Okay. So Vamp Tutor, like I said, I'm just gonna reveal this. That's my draw. All right, Will, are you officially passing your turn?
Oh yeah, this is all on my end step.
All right, I'm just gonna.
I got the pun.
I'm just gonna play that.
Leave that guy there. There we go.
I'm sorry. What did you?
No, sorry.
Oh, God, fuck.
What?
No, he's right. He's right. No, I get a random draw. Because mental misstep is specifically 1 CMC. So.
Well, mental misstep is 1 CMC. Oh no, but yeah, you're right. For you can't have a target itself.
All right, so I'm gonna play a Chrome Mox that I just top decked. I shuffled there. We're gonna exile.
You
one
can put your.
whatever.
I presume you put miscast and everything back into your hand for that.
I did, or misdirection.
Yeah, misdirection. Sorry. Yeah.
All right. Well, luckily I top decked that fucking Chrome Mox. All right, I'm gonna cast Marvo.
Yep.
Marvo's good.
Cool. I'll pass.
All right. Let me put my keyboard back up here. Sorry, I was googling something real quick.
Now
you're fine. I was actually
keeping us honest.
I was googling that exact interaction that we were just thinking about. I'm like, wait, could that be?
No, it has to target a 1 CMC.
Yeah. All right, so I will draw for turn. Well, let's play this really sad Gemstone Caverns.
Oh.
I will then tap for 2 colorless, cast a Talisman of Dominance.
Yeah.
Cephalid Coliseum's in here, right?
I don't think it is.
I think that's gonna be it for my turn. So yeah,
All
I'll
right.
pass.
Okay. Beginning of my turn, I will upkeep and draw. And let's see.
Cards in hand,
Yeah.
everybody.
5.
6.
I have 5 right now.
So I'm gonna check to see if. Yeah, so there's a tiny bit of glare there, but not enough to be a problem.
And I guess I'll just go ahead, crack the Jeweled Lotus to play Sauron.
You're right. We totally do need the Cephalid Coliseum for flavor, Mateus.
I will also respond to Sauron here. I'll tap for a blue. I'll cast a Wash Away.
Dang. Okay.
Wash Away. What does Wash Away do?
Counter a spell that was not cast from hand. You can pay 3 to counter any spell instead.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Dang. Okay. This happened.
Well, you got away with your Jeweled Lotus.
This is more of a control heavy combo list. It's mid rangey for sure, but
Yeah.
we'll get there.
I like the tempo.
But yeah,
All right, I'll pass.
that and I can't like reasonably in my right mind pick on just Pat. So
You
All
could.
right.
People have.
I'm going to play land for turn, and I'm going to pass there. I was hoping I'd get some of my other fancy fast lands, but I have not. I've just been getting my basics.
Oh, collector invest. Joe Biden gave a speech today. I missed that, but you can recap us. Will, you're passing.
It
Yeah,
was
I'm
rough.
passing.
Wait, am I about to clash with Will right here? So if you guys don't know Will's Belzenlok list, I say that for two reasons. He doesn't have a block. No one has a blocker. But two, Will's list it's land heavy. Am I right?
It is 75 lands, but the issue is
Oh,
the
no.
things that aren't lands are all really high CMC.
Yep.
So you have a 1/4 chance of getting like stomped on. And spoilers, most of my hand is lands right now already, and I've only been drawing lands. So try your luck.
I mean, I'm gonna move to combat. I
Yes,
guess.
go
All right,
ahead.
let's go, Will. I'm attacking you for 1.
Yep, and then Marvo trigger. Who are you choosing to clash with?
Right. Oh. No, it's defending player.
Oh, it's defending player. Okay, well,
Yeah. All right. Well, 3, 2,
he's a
1.
legend.
It's snuff out.
The funny thing is, I run Snuff Out in this deck.
So I win the clash. So I get to. Well, let's see here. Actually,
You draw
whenever
a card and then you can cast a spell from your hand for free. So you can put the clash card to the bottom if you want and draw something else.
am gonna put this to the bottom. So library bottom, draw a card. Okay. Play. You may cast a spell. Sure.
Yikes.
I'm gonna cast Captivating Glance, targeting my Marvo.
Are you sure you want to do that? Because now you're risking losing Marvo.
Is that how that works? At the
That's
end of
so,
your
yeah.
turn,
You
clash from the
win.
opponent. If you win, gain control of enchanted creature. Otherwise, I just want to clash.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
yeah.
Hold up. Whenever you
You
clash,
can still do that. It's just that you'll lose
When you
Marvo
win a
if you lose
clash.
the clash.
so I
Yeah,
didn't.
so you would have to win.
I didn't actually read the card. If you're wondering, I don't have a better play. Well, what is in everyone's graveyard? How about that?
I have no graveyard.
Currently,
these two.
a polluted delta, mental misstep, and a wash away.
Done. Demonic betrayal instead. We'll go do that.
Aw.
I want the fish.
Okay.
4
So-
mana fish. Let's go.
So it's just a land. It's a polluted delta. Okay, so mnemonic betrayal, exile blah. You may cast cards as though blah. Okay, so we'll do a orchard. Or what did I exile? One with the I shouldn't have gone rid of one with the multiverse. By the way, if you're expecting to play Marvo, you should probably keep that card. I really thought that this was better. I didn't actually read it again. So sure. We'll cast a.
That is really good if an opponent controls a creature at all. The issue is that literally no one has a creature on board.
So this is going to represent the Mystic Remora. I'll cast that from your graveyard. I'll also cast the Jeweled Lotus from your graveyard.
Alright.
Is there a way I can name these? Give me 1 second. Wait. Notes. Fish. Do the notes stick? Yeah, they do. Sweet. Okay. Okay, so we got a fish. We got J-Lo. Okay, done. So I cast those. Mnemonic Betrayal. You guys get your stuff back at the end of turn, by the way, but...
Yeah, except for the things that were that stick on board.
Right. That's it though, right? Am I wrong? There's nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll play...
Did you play land or?
No, I'm gonna play Swamp per turn. And I think I pass.
Okay.
4 mana Mystic Remora. Just stop. It was 1 mana. 1 mana Mystic
Instead,
Remora.
these will all go back to the grave.
Yeah. I got the Mnemonic Betrayal for free, Mateus.
Lucky
For free.
turn. That is the
America.
absolute worst card for me to draw right now. I'm sad.
Oh yeah, Mnemonic Betrayal is cast, so you don't get lands.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Hmm?
So one with the multiverse is technically where did this go? Oh, this is Chrome Mox multiverse. Never mind. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Continue.
Damn. That was a really unfortunate draw. There's a Remora out now, isn't there?
This right here.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with what I've been doing and just pass.
All right.
Oh,
This is
someone
Logan.
should have a spirit though. But I did the Chrome Mox instead.
Oh, wait, yeah, so someone has a spirit, so Patrick, you could play the 3-mana enchantment on the spirit.
No, well, that's okay. I did
True.
not do that, but I used Chrome Mox to cast Fish, by the way.
Alright.
No, but you're absolutely right, Karimi. That is a cool combo to do. But I would need to tap this first.
Someone should have a spirit because you used it to play your commander last turn.
Oh, yeah. Chef, get yourself a spirit, I guess.
Spoilers, I have no sack outlets in this deck that actually use them as sack outlets.
I'm going to give Chef a spirit anyways.
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
work. That'll work for now. That'll be a spirit. It's not a treasure. It's a spirit.
It looks like a spirit, so that works.
Yeah. The salt shaker.
Nice.
All right, I will draw for turn, and I will just straight pass.
Ooh.
Oh,
Sorry.
alright, draw. Okay, that is a card. I will play a basic swamp, and I still can't do the ting, I will pass turn there. Actually, you know what? I'll do this for the sake of doing this. I'm gonna pay 4. I'm gonna play... I'm not doing that. Never mind. I know Patrick has a very specific enchantment in hand, and I don't want to feel sad. I'm gonna pass turn there.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got an untap. I've got an upkeep. I'll pay 1. I'll pay 1 with the Forbidden Orchard. Will, get yourself a spirit.
This will be my spirit from now. I'm gonna quickly grab my token box.
Okay. Okay, so we're paid for the fish. I'm just gonna add a counter. Let me see here. Let me actually read my
That way I
cards.
can't be
What does
confused.
this do again? At the end of turn, clash with an opponent. If you win, gain control of enchanted creature. Otherwise, that player gains control of enchanted creature.
You could get the spirits you give back.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so I mean it's okay. Let's go. I'm gonna swing Marvo at you, Devin. I'm just to spread the love.
Okay.
Okay, where's the Octodad going?
And I could flip the top card and choose if I put it on top or bottom, or is that just you?
Right, no, it's a
Scry.
yeah, it's a
Functional
functional scry for everyone. Yeah. So on the attack is when the clash happens. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. Bam! I got a Misty Rainforest.
I got a Sulfur Springs.
It's a tie.
Yeah. A player wins if their card had a higher mana value. Do we continue revealing until?
No, it's just a reveal, so no one won the clash, I believe. I'll double check that though, actually, because
Pretty sure it just turns into a mutual
just-
scry.
Yeah, each clashing player reveals the top card of their library, then puts that card on top or bottom. A player wins if their card had a higher mana value.
I believe it just means no one wins.
Yeah, I know. That's how that looks to me. That's okay. So I think we just keep this on top. I don't get to draw it. Yeah, but I'll take a land drop. I'll take a land drop for next turn. That seems okay. Okay, so that was the combat phase. Let's go ahead and tap Ancient Tomb, lose 2 life, and the Chrome Mox for blue. I'll put Captivating Glance, Will, on your fun-looking spirit.
Alright, it's my ghosty boy with legs because no flying.
He just looks like he's wearing a shrimp outfit.
Oh wait, no, I'm an
Yeah.
absolute idiot. I cannot. Okay, so again, playtesting. I can't keep the land because I need to clash again. All right, Will.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Alright. So moving to end step.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Unless someone wants to do something, I am moving in.
Let's see. So enchanted creature at the beginning of your the end of your turn, sorry. Clash with an opponent. Does not have to be me. If you want, you can clash with literally anybody.
Oh, well, that's true. Devin, I'll clash with you.
Oh,
I thought it had to be the person who controlled the thing. Okay, cool. So 3, 2, 1. Toxic Deluge.
What spell are you casting for free, Patrick?
Probably not Toxic Deluge.
Yeah, you want that 1/1 to survive right
Just
now.
do it. Please pay 8. Just hard reset. Crack the Jewel Lotus. Cast your commander again.
Well, before
And then you effectively gave it vigilance.
I'm gonna put Deluge at the bottom of my deck,
Oof.
and then I will draw a random
Yeah,
card,
fair.
and I got jack shit. So wow, this is the saddest Marvo. I'm not gonna cast anything. I do gain
By
control. I do gain control of your spirit, though. I think.
Yeah, that's over to you right now. And by jack shit, do you mean Jack in the Mox?
No, I wish. I wish it was just play a card, because then I would play a land, but I can't.
Can I just say, Jack in the Mox should be a legal card now?
Yeah, we're gonna pass with that. That seems good.
Question. Did you pay for your Remora on upkeep?
I did. I paid with
Forbidden
the
Watcher to give
orchard.
me the 1/1.
That's right. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I'll just I'll let that go through. I'll untap upkeep, draw. That's an interesting. Huh. Kind of like that. You know,
Vergoth is not in the Octodad list. It potentially should be an Octodad.
I'm gonna
Varagos?
tap for
That is
3.
the bolster guy that's Vampire Tutor every turn.
So I'm gonna
Oh.
pay 3 and 2 life. I'm gonna cast a Phyrexian Metamorph.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get my own Marvo, I think.
Yeah, now Patrick challenges you. You have the risk of potentially casting stuff for free.
Let me see
yeah.
this. This is you may have it enter the battlefield as a copy, right? This is not the one that goes away.
If it as long as it resolves, of course. I'm always quick to
Yeah,
jump
it's
to that.
3 in a Phyrexian blue. Enters as a copy of a creature or artifact, except it's an artifact in addition.
Yeah, no, that happens.
Cool. Yeah. And then I guess just for fun, there's people with 40 life still.
Not I.
I am at 39, not 40. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm at 39, not 40. I took one Marvel hit.
I will swing at the player with 40 life still with the spirit.
Oh, no one's at 40 life, right? Because everybody's
no,
taking
sorry.
one Marvo dink.
The fellow Grixis player then. That's
Okay.
more likely
Got
to
it.
be on Adnaz. And then I will pass the turn, I think. Right?
All right. I will draw this conspicuous card and
I wonder what
play
it
the
could be.
conspicuous card. Let's see.
Yes, the conspicuous card that apparently is Elend Umbra. According to spell
All right.
table.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay a black and 2 colorless, and I will pay 8 life to do Toxic Deluge.
Nice.
Will you pay for the fish?
No, go ahead.
Patrick, Marvo doesn't have a tax effect on him.
What are you talking
That
about?
makes me sad.
And that's you said pay for the fish. I'm saying Marvo doesn't have a tax effect on him.
No.
That's the joke. It's the other fish.
So any responses?
I've got nothing.
Yeah, and I assume you don't pay the 4 for Patrick's Remora.
No,
I
I
don't.
already drew a card.
Yeah.
So it's a toxic deluge for 8.
Yes.
Yeah, he's getting both of these Marvos out of here.
I mean, I'm kind of okay with that. Let me see here. I don't have a free counter spell, and I have not done anything with Marvo, so it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
I just gotta say, quite a Marvo less play.
Yeah, so the spirit is dead. My enchantment is gone. Marvo is back in the CZ, and I'm just going to track that with energy counters. All right.
And I'll pass after that unless there's any further actions.
No,
Alrighty.
good.
Oh no, it's all good.
I will draw.
I was gonna try to beat Patrick to his own
I'm
game.
gonna
here
play
for
a
second.
swamp.
I mean, if you've got if you've got better things to Marvo out, I've not had a good Marvo hand.
I'm going to crack my my stronghold for 2 black. I'm gonna pay 4 more. And I'm gonna play Belzenlok. Responses.
Wash out. No, nothing for me.
All right. Spoilers. I have no, or I can go through my whole deck. I have nothing that stops my Belzenlok. So I'm just gonna reveal everything.
See you win the game.
Potentially, people could interact at a lot of points in this combo.
Well, I mean, what is happening?
So I'm getting all of the non-land cards from my deck into my hand and exiling all of my lands.
Putting a bunch of stuff in hand.
Yes. I'm turbo nosing, more or less.
Yeah.
And I lose a life for every card that I put into my hand this way. So I'm going to be losing a good chunk of life. But I'm just revealing everything right now. So...
Card CMC is greater than 4. Okay, yeah.
why am I shuffling this? All these lands are exiled. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I will take 18. I'm down to 21.
Yep.
All right. If anybody needs to know what any of these cards do, I can't tell you if you'd like, but you're gonna see what they do in a
I
second.
recognize a good portion of them for sure.
To start, I will cast Unmasked, targeting myself, pitching.
Will you pay
Mastermind's
for
acquisition.
the fish, sir?
I cannot pay for the fish, so you're gonna get that one.
Fish.
Draw a card.
Trigger. Yeah, I'll let him draw the card, and then if Pat, do you have anything to?
No, you cannot mask.
Okay.
He's going to discard a card to reanimate a card.
Yeah.
It's a target player reveals their hand and discards a card, and I can
Yeah.
exile black card to do it for free.
It's not letting me look up unmask, sadly. Okay.
Well, you can type it in on the side. Worst case scenario.
No, I'm just trying to show it. Oh, I can actually look for it. Yeah, look at you, dude. Just so the audience can see this.
Yeah.
What was the black card you removed from your hand?
I pitched Mastermind's acquisition. It's just 4 mana tutor.
Okay. Yeah, you could discard
Is
it.
Unmasked good?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pitch Phantasmagorian, and it has an effect that says I can discard 3 cards to return it from my graveyard to my hand. I am going to discard Scourge Familiar. Do I want to do that? Do I want to just do straight Scourge Familiar right now? Sure, yeah, I'll discard Scourge Familiar, Massacre, and Asmodeus to put Phantasmagorian back into my hand.
Okay.
And actually, can I do the... I forgot I can't do the thing because no one has a forest. Dang, hold up. I'm gonna rethink the Phantasmagorian line. I'm gonna not do the... I'll still do the unmasked thing. I won't do the Phantasmagorian... Or I'll keep Phantasmagorian engraven and keep these in hand for now. But I forgot. One of my cards that's for free is Deepwood Legate, but no one plays greens. I can't use Deepwood Legate, and that's kind of part of the combo.
There's
Bad time to
There's
be
also
playing
no
Belzenlok.
There's also no target for
total
Snowplow.
growth in there.
Mhm.
All right. So I can still do some stuff, but it's not as worth it. So I'm just gonna try to do hand fixing things right now to set up for later. So, because I will actually have a later. I will do the Phantasmagorian thing just because, and I'll discard.
Didn't you just exile your deck?
Yes, but don't worry.
Okay.
I will survive. I'm gonna pitch for Phantasmagorian. I'm gonna pitch. I need to pitch actual things I probably want to keep, right? Yeah, I'm gonna pitch.
Yeah.
I'll pitch the less necessary combo stuff. I'll pitch Triskelion, Micaeus, and I'll not use that actually. Triskelion, Micaeus, and last one doesn't really matter. Last one doesn't matter. I'll do whack. No, I'll do Baleful Mastery. Okay, so Phantasmagorian's back in my hand.
Okay.
Now I'm going to. I want to do this to try to thin out my hand a little bit because I want to try to set stuff up a little bit better. I'm going to cast Soul Spike on Belzenlok, exiling Massacre, and whack from my hand to cast it for free. It deals 4 damage and heals me for 4. I just
Will
want to
you
exile these cards.
pay the 4?
I will not pay the 4. You get a draw.
That's right.
And then I'm going to move to cleanup step, And spoilers, one of the things I'm discarding is also not moving to cleanup yet. I'm casting Hollow 1 for free because I can. Now I'm going to move to cleanup. I'm going to discard a Shuffle Titan, and I'm going to try to figure out the rest from here. Keeping this in hand, this in hand, this in hand, this in hand. So that's 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So I'm going to discard Phantasmagorian, Swamp, Outbreak, Diabolic Tutor, Price of Fame, Dread Return, and Deepwood Legate, and Ulamog, Shuffle Trigger. And with that, I will pass turn there. And I'm going to gain 4 life for my Soul Spike.
Okay.
That's it. Pass turn.
Hollowed one's just a body, right? Okay.
It's a 4/4 and a 6/6 flying trampler. That's
okay,
all.
so untap.
I want another free creature I can play in this deck so bad, but they haven't printed one yet.
Upkeep, I'll pay Ancient Tomb to keep the fish around. Lose 2 life. And I will draw. Okay. Alright. Will, what were the cards that were left in your hand?
So the things that you know about
It should be your whole hand.
not everything, but almost
he had
everything.
He had a couple cards.
Scourge Familiar, Asmodeus, Snuff Out, Living Death, and Deadly Rollick. You don't know these 2 cards because they were in my hand before everything else, but you know these 5. And I will spread them out so you can easily look them up.
Each player exiles all creature cards in their graveyards and sacrifices all creatures they control, then puts all the cards exiled this way onto the battlefield.
Swap Graven Board. Just to mass reanimate.
Yep.
Okay, so you want a Necrotic Ooze with Asmodeus and Scourge Familiar, but not really. Okay. Okay, cool. Paid for the fish, I drew a card. Trying to figure out how bad the situation is, and if I have the opportunity to play Marvo again, because that's my plan.
You got to
Yeah, the Guild Lotus, so.
Yeah, no, I do. Just looking at my grave here.
And yeah, you did pay for the fish with Ancient Tomb. Yep.
I'm going to play a City of Traders, and I'll crack the J-Law for Trip Blue. So triple blue, the boy is 7 mana right now, right? So blue goes down to 4 mana. I'll pay for the black there, 3 mana. Then I need to pay 1 more mana. We're going to give... certainly not... Let's see here. I guess I'll just do the Chrome Mox to pay for Marvo.
Yeah. Also, I completely forgot Dread Return is a sack thing that actually like it said the spirits are actually relevant for me. I forgot about that.
Oof. Rough times. There is nothing I want to do. I will pass.
Also, I gotta say, love this card, but very sad when there's no white in the pod. It's whack. 4 mana, give target creature -4/-4, cost 3 less if the target is white.
It's not bad.
Kill a Drannith Magistrate in this deck. I love it.
Let's see.
Nothing I want to whack more.
Tell us what you want to whack, Sauron.
Yep.
Bob, go to Commander Jail.
All right.
You said you were good.
I'm passing. I don't have too many solutions. I think we need to exile Graveyard. Is what we need to do.
Will doesn't have a graveyard, so
I do not. I have a very big exile pile, but
it's on his library now. Haunted one. What do you do again? Or Hollow one? Okay, yeah, that's just a free creature.
Just generic 4/4 that costs 0.
Gotcha. Well, I did draw a land, so I'll play a Scalding Tarn. I'll go ahead and crack it. I just now noticed I never put in my polluted delta on turn 1, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that.
My wife is reminding me to put RuPaul on the YouTube TV.
It is that time.
It is that time, but no, later, like 5 till 8. I'm gonna walk away so I can make sure. Let's see if this game is still going by then.
I'll grab a volcanic. What to do?
Yeah, the necrotic ooze is definitely coming. Can we stop the ooze? That's the real question.
I'm more curious about what the 2 cards we don't know in his hand are.
Did you play anything yet?
Me? I played a fetch land.
Okay, I'm just trying to get some solutions here with the fish. Some free solutions, ideally.
Free real estate.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have much in regards to that.
Only creatures. Creatures.deck. It's okay.
Yeah.
You can play some stacks. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I got my Octoboy out.
Totem would have been really good to put. I
Yeah.
Curse Totem would be insane.
forgot to put
Actually,
it in
no.
here.
That might also be good in Marvo. Now that I think about it, there's not really any activated abilities.
Just Razaketh, but
yeah.
That's like a line out of 3,
Yeah.
so should be fine.
I think I'm not doing much this game. I think I'm just gonna have to pass and hope for the best here.
To be fair, you say that, but I'm the one who basically passed for 4 turns straight and then bricked
Fair
on
enough.
a combo because
Fair
no one's
enough.
playing green.
sorry, man.
Before your turn ends, I'm just gonna play a Vampiric Tutor. You could draw Patrick for
Gotcha. By the way, there's no green or white, I would like to point out.
Yeah, so Whack is also dead. Like, my 2 color specific cards are just scuffed.
Quick, somebody wheel him.
Yeah, seriously. Grizzly, I'm a little envious of your chicken pot pie. Continue. Continue with your Vamp Tutor.
I'm actually just trying to find a answer for what's coming next turn after.
Well, I mean, I assume it's a... so Mateus said,
a creature-based
hint,
combo. It's
hint,
usually-
Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
Agatha's Soul Cauldron is probably the answer. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not a bad one.
Jeez.
Playing some good 3-color Magic here, I see. Yeah, Chris. Only black, blue, and red are allowed.
Yeah.
we
We
just
don't
want
do
those.
Selesnya here.
No. We want those REBs. We want those Pyros. We want those UBs. But everything else is black and blue. That's it.
I mean, that does go burr.
That does go burr. Oh man,
See what I'm trying to find.
it's funny. And like, Will, you exiled your I'm holding Massacre, but it's not free, so it's also sorcery. It's a weird inclusion. I like it, but I don't know. I feel like I would rather at this point. If you guys saw, I hit like 3 Marvo triggers, and none of them were really great. I kind of wish I just had some big dumb tutors at this point. I would even take Beseech the Queen or Diabolic Tutor, honestly, at this point. Because if I could have just freely cast Diabolic Tutor and get the thing I need, that is way better than not having any solution at all. And the thing I need could just be Rhystic Study. Like, I wouldn't mind just casting Rhystic Study and having draw.
Just
right?
filling your hand some more.
Yeah, some card advantage as opposed to, like, some big dumb bomb. Because I feel like that's more predictable. I would rather just get something I could cast on turn. But at any rate, I think Marvo is working.
And I'll just go to my turn.
You're good.
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry. I'll play a Mana Crypt.
Ooh, I will draw a card if you let me, sir.
Yeah, it's fine. Not a big deal.
Okay. Thanks.
Let's see.
Also, side note, I think top deck tutors are best because you can't guarantee you're going to win the clash elsewise. But continue.
Yeah.
Mainly wanted to get my Mox Opal online, but
Oh.
let's see. Problem is like I can't really do. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 exactly. Dang it, that's not gonna do it. Oh man, I'm one off. Okay.
Oh, by the way, your J-Lo is back in your grave after I used it
It
there.
is.
Oh yeah, I got it there.
Okay.
Dang. Okay. Yeah, I'll just have to go ahead and pass.
All right. I'm gonna
I thought I had
untap.
one more for some reason.
I'm gonna draw a turn.
Okay. Go for it, Will. What'd you draw?
It was a diabolic tutor.
Shit, the card I was just talking about.
Yeah. I'm gonna play land for turn.
All right.
I want to make sure I can even do the thing I want to do right now, actually, and I'm
All right.
hoping I can, because otherwise I might just have to friggin' pass turn. So if I do that, then I'll need to do that does that, and that's not enough. Fantastic. Oof. Okay. What do I do here then? I'm gonna pay 5. And I'm gonna play a Scourge Familiar.
Hello.
And with that, I will pass turn.
Scourge Familiar, you say.
Yeah.
You don't want to discard your hand and play Necrotic Ooze?
I could, but then the issue is I don't get there from there.
You would need the Scourge in your grave, so this is interesting.
No. Even with Scourge on board, I can still do the Necrotic Ooze thing. The issue is I don't have the mana. Even with Scourge in play, because I need 3 mana to activate the Asmo Ooze combo. I'm an inch off on every single metric right now. I'm just sitting here sad.
Yeah, no, I feel that, and I'm minorly apologetic. I'm gonna deadly Rollick the Scourge Familiar.
Yeah. The issue is I have a way of killing my own Scourge Familiar if Snuff Out could target a black creature.
Oh.
You know what? Response. I'm going to deadly Rollick your Marvo. You can draw
It's
a card.
black. Or wait, no, yeah.
I'll draw a card.
My brain was saying snuff out still.
So I'm gonna deadly Rollick your Marvo.
Yeah. I see that. Wait. Will, how much mana are you holding right now?
Do you mean like, am I tapped out or like a Scourge Familiar? I have 5 cards.
I'm gonna dispel the deadly Rollick.
All right. I will.
I'll draw another card.
I'll let that happen.
I'll draw another card.
No, you won't draw a card, Patrick. In response to your
You got a creature? You got a flash creature?
I'm gonna discard Asmodeus, Snuff Out, Living Death, and Diabolic Tutor to pay for the fish
For it.
of spite.
Oh, okay. I will continue with the dispel.
Yeah,
Cool.
And that is exiled.
And deadly Rollick there. Okay,
So that is my turn, and my graveyard is in the flash zone, so I'm gonna move it over to this side so people can actually see my graveyard a little bit better.
Is in the flash zone, he says. All right.
Yeah, it's in the freaking glare zone. But yeah, that's my turn. I'm gonna use the bathroom, so I will be back.
Okay. I like that he didn't want to attack with anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Just got a big 6/6 flying beater, you know. Yeah.
So I've got a really good question that needs answering. I don't think I tapped Forbidden Orchard there. I'm sorry if it was tapped.
No, you're good.
Yeah, let's see here. Do we keep the fish? I mean, it's been doing so much work for me. I don't see why not. Sure, I'll add another counter to fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a City of Traders and we'll tap the... We'll do City of Traders and we'll tap the Chrome Mox, I think. Who will win? A grip of cards or a fish? Potentially the fish, my guy.
Probably the fish.
Probably the fish. All right, I'll draw a card per turn. Son of a bitch, I got my own Jewel Lotus. I'll cast Jewel
There you go.
Lotus.
If it gets removed again.
Oh yeah, I've got the city. I'm not gonna play another land. I've got to keep the double generic going. All right. I want to use Marvo, I guess. Let me see here. What can I do? I don't have any top deck tutors. It seems like it seems like Will's just completely out for now.
Yeah,
So
he kinda
I am
yeah.
insulted. I'm going to be winning this game 100%.
okay, I just want to make sure.
I'll keep my deck on this side.
I mean,
I
like,
would put a Yabimaya Cradle of Growth in there if I were you, because it's a colorless land technically, and you could use it as everybody has green.
I should actually. You are 100% right.
wait. It does it not have green in its cost?
No, it does not.
No,
because
it just
is not,
gives all
it
of
is
your
not a
lands
forest,
the ability
but it
to
makes
tap for
itself a
green.
forest. It's the same reason why you can run
Oh.
Urborg in any deck, which is why I ran Urborg in a mono red deck for a while.
Yeah, no, that's
It's not a bad
Actually,
idea.
yeah.
My mom, as I was coming back, proceeded to hand me a box of Girl Scout cookies and tell me to give them a try, and they're not Thin Mints, so it's clearly blasphemy.
I'm
Wait.
more of a
That's the
Samoa's
adventure
person.
fools.
Oh, Samoas are also pretty good.
Wait, so Will, do you exile? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You guys can talk about Girl Scout cookies. I need to put on this show for my wife. Give me 1 second. It's like TiVo. It's like cable. If it's not on, then she has to wait till it becomes a VOD tomorrow. I'm gonna put this on the TV. Pause it. I'll be right back.
So, Girl Scout cookies. It's
Yeah.
the holy trinity is the Samoas, the Thin Mints, and what is the other one?
Is that like a brownie thing? I guess it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one's like a brownie thing with like sea salt caramel or something like that, I think. But I'll try that after the stream and see how good it is.
Sounds
But
like
what
something
is
my wife would like.
I can't remember. Is Samoa's the thing with the coconut shavings? Or
Yeah.
Samoa's? Yeah.
Yeah.
Samoa's they are my second favorite.
I could eat a whole box of them just by itself. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's bad.
I think the third one that people go for is the vanilla ones with like the chocolate frosting inside. I don't know the name of those.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Shoot. Gosh. I haven't bought Girl Scout cookies in a long time. I actually just buy them from Walmart for the Great Value brand, and they taste exactly the same.
Yeah. All right, it looks like these are called Adventurefuls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this out on stream. Let's go. We're doing.
I'm a bit of an oddball. I'm just the plain shortbread cookie guy. Like something about them.
Okay. I think I got it. How are you guys? Are you still here?
Yep.
Cool. All right. I'm just looking at my hand. It's okay. I think I just attack and cross my I don't have any cool spells to cheat out, so I feel like I should just do that.
Come at me, Patrick. I dare you. My deck is only high cost spells, and I have enough blockers to kill your freaking octopus. At me.
I'm gonna tap a swamp and arcane signet to cast a demonic tutor.
Huh.
Wait, what do you mean, huh?
I'm just kidding. You're fine.
So don't worry about it.
I don't have any good spells to cast off of Marvo. Oh, I'm gonna go find one now.
Well, I mean, I had to think about it. Well, hey, look, this is not a top deck tutor though. There's no guarantee I win the clash. That's my issue.
True.
Like it's very weird. In this deck, I feel like Vampiric Tutor is just better. You could just teach your wife how to use the TV. Says Grizzly. She's at work.
No.
She said, "Fucking work, you ass." No, I'm kidding. Grizzly, you're right though. It is a man's place to teach his wife how to use the remote. You're absolutely right. God, no, if only I was such an asshole. I'm sorry, it's on the stack. It's secretly
You're
Freaking
good.
Grizzly adding up on it, saying secretly Patrick is the most controlling spouse ever. Wife isn't even allowed to use the remote.
Honey, wait. I'll put it on the program for you. Just don't break the remote.
It's like the "don't touch me" thermostat meme, but with literally every electronic device in the house.
You know what? Honestly, though, look, if she wants to play dumb, so I have to microwave for her, use the oven, like, I feel like she's manipulating me at that point. But no, she knows how to use the remote. She's at work. She's going to come home and hopefully have RuPaul on the TV. DT is on the stack. Anyone?
Yeah,
you're good.
That's good.
Cool. Thanks, guys. I don't even know what I'm getting. What wins the game? I feel like I should DT for a Vamp Tutor.
You should DT for. You could if you wanted to do.
Am I
the
wrong?
chain guarantee.
Vamp Tutor in response to
make it a
the.
little harder for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you DT for a top deck tutor? That's exactly what I'm thinking, Karimi. Let me look at my deck. Can you, if I do this, can you look at this? Okay, no. I just need to see what's in the deck. This is so sad. Oh, Scroll Rack would be cool, actually. Something like that. Except Scroll Rack takes 3 mana. My god. Maybe I just grab Sensei's Divining Top. I feel like that's better long term.
If only you had 3 mana.
If you get a top deck tutor, you can tutor for PETA, and then you draw a bunch of cards and you probably hit another colored source and just win the game.
Yeah, I know. God, am I really going to do this, though? Because I've used the Vampiric Tutor earlier, so I don't have that option anymore. I think it needs to be personal. Exactly. It needs to be personal tutor. Fucking let's go. Surprise. I'm going to guess personal tutor. I'm sorry. Look, by the way, this is a CDH channel, I promise. This is me trying. This is a new deck. I'm going to cast this. I'm going to give the Will. Enjoy Spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm going to cast personal tutor. This is so stupid. It's on the stack. All right. I assume the silence is it's all cool. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Personal tutor is gonna fight. I have to show you. It's sorcery speed. I promise. I'm gonna shuffle.
Oh no.
All right. I'm gonna go to attack. Let's see if this goes through. I'm gonna move the fish. I'm gonna move. Sorry, it's not a fish. It's a rogue. I'm gonna move the octopus rogue and attack. I feel like I keep swinging at you, Devin. I'm gonna swing at you, Chef.
Wait, at me?
You're clashing with.
Fine.
It has to be the defending player.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but you want to. Well, I mean, actually, are you waiting to see who I attack? Because technically, the clash goes on the stack with the attack.
I'm. Doesn't matter to me.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll clash then.
Okay. In response to the clash trigger,
right.
I may have been lying. I'll go ouchies for a blue here with a
Top
talisman.
deck tutor.
I would like to cast a mystical tutor of my own.
Go for your roll.
Let's go find this this one really like large spell. I don't know if I've ever seen it before, but we're gonna grab this thing called Peer
Okay,
to
well,
the
look,
Abyss.
for starters, I have a trigger on the stack with the fish.
Oh yeah, no, by all means.
Well, that's also true.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you want to draw into that period, though.
Yeah, no, go ahead and draw it.
Yeah. I mean, it had to.
He's going to draw into Pier, and then he's going to flip Rozaketh now.
I'm fine.
PETA.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can clash. What do I have? I don't think I have mana for shit, do I? No, I don't.
Well,
okay.
So what did you flip off the clash, Patrick, since you drew off a
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Bam. I got Whirlpool Whelm.
Not horrible, actually.
No, not bad.
Into another clash, possibly.
I'll leave Whirlpool Whelm on top of my deck. What the hell, you know? I think with that, though, I pass.
Reveals the top card, puts that card on top or bottom. This is going right to the bottom.
Aw. Thanks, buddy. You did your one job. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
no.
just casting any, casting any instant would have done
it. There are other ways of, yeah. That was
the most recent time I've seen Stifle be cast in a CDH game.
Right? Yeah, it is a May trigger, but there was no sense in.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. In case the audience is wondering, but yeah, I should have just gone for the scroll rack or whatever. All right, pass with that.
All right, I will untap. I will upkeep. I will draw a card. Oh, I kind of wish I had that mystical tutor now. Now that I think about it.
God, my wife is asking me to do more things, guys. Jeez, I'm sorry. I don't want to become that Tate guy. What's his name? Fucking
Andrew Tate, I think. Yeah.
God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to utter his name.
Ouchie's here for red, black, blue, and 1. I'm gonna cast Cormela.
Got you. By the way, I have 7 cards in hand. I realize it's not obvious.
So, Chef, did you take one from activating Talisman?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Cormela has
I
haste. She can tap for Grixis, spend this to cast instants or sorceries, When she dies, return one target and just wow, that's actually solid.
She's fun. She's fun for sure.
What's it called? I know it. I know. It's also another Saw and Half deck, right?
It is.
All right.
With that, my turn's good. We're good to go.
All right. Before at your end step, I'm going to flash in a Hullbreaker Horror.
Oh, yeah, that is definitely a thing, especially with your current board state.
I guess if there's a time to try to do something, it is now. Then Jesus.
Sadly, my snuff out is in my graveyard.
Yeah, but didn't you have a card that exiled things?
Are you saying me? Like Deadly Rollick? I used the Deadly Rollick.
Yeah.
It's also in my graveyard.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'll respond unless Pat has some weird. Oh no, because it can't be countered.
No, I got you. I got you.
Okay,
Actually,
then I have to do this. Then I'm gonna activate Cormela, float Grixis that I can use, for instance.
Cormela Deville. Cormela Deville.
Funny enough, that was the original name of this deck, and then I changed it up.
Nice.
Because I looked at on Moxfield and there was like 12 other decks with that name, so I had to be original. No, it's what was it? Let me double check here. Hang on.
Where in the world is Corbin San Diego?
sorry,
No.
guys. If it looks like I'm distracted, my wife is asking if I want Chipotle, and of course the answer is yes. So I'm sorry.
The
Give me
answer's
one.
always yes.
I know. I'm like,
Oh, yes,
I sent her my
it's-
ideal order like a while ago. I'm trying to see if she can just find that instead of me typing this in.
So the name of the deck is Cormela's Criminal Collection of Classy Contraband.
I see.
Oh,
Um,
I should have guessed that.
yeah, I know. Yeah, no. So I'm gonna use this black here, if that's good.
Yeah, this is
And
Hullbreaker on the stack.
Attempt a Hullbreaker on the stack.
Okay.
Cast the Dark Ritual.
Yep.
Dark Ritual, good.
Dark. Wait. I'm sorry. What's going on? How much mana are you floating?
Gonna
so
be Nas.
Currently,
Nas
I have a
colors.
blue and a red. I'm not on Adnaz.
Okay.
And then Dark Ritual on the stack.
All right. I'm gonna draw a card off of my
Yes.
fish. Okay. So
Yeah, go for it.
before I stop this, is there anything you want to say to me? Is there anything
What,
anything you want to inform me of before I mentally
I-
misstep you?
I mean,
Is there a reason I should
yes
let
and
you
no.
do this?
You just gotta say you're sorry. You just gotta apologize.
you
for
you do you, and I'll do me.
I don't really care. I assume you're trying to deal with the Hullbreaker horror.
Well, I mean, this is also
at
on
the very
end step,
least,
so unless
yes.
this is an instant speed win.
I don't know the deck, but it's
Now,
Grixis,
I'm not
so
sure.
Granted, if
So-
there's a Sawn half and a Culling the Weak in hand, this could be game, but
a Sawn half.
Calling the
yeah.
weak is unnecessary. I'll say that much.
Yeah, Will, unnecessary. You can continue.
you need a way to get or filter the colors back through, though. You need some ritual. That's instant speed. That's that also kills the token.
The token dies to the legendary.
Oh,
roll on
you're right.
resolution.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
You're letting Dark Ritual go through? Okay. Not used to that. I'm just like, all right, cool, sure. With that, I'll use 2 of it. I'll fire off a Tainted Pact.
I'm gonna
Dang,
draw
one
a
deep.
card.
Yeah, you draw a card. No, I'm literally just trying to like dig for something for a Hullbreaker horror.
Yeah, you can touch the taint.
All right.
Goodness.
The Spire, Rite of Flame, Parting, One Ring,
God, I think.
Heal, Tutor, Sedge.
You are
One
1 mana
Wall.
off from being able to do Sawn half.
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, thank you, Will, for tracking this, because I am full on burrito mode right now. I'm still here, I promise. But
Stuff hurts. All right. Yeah, this Tainted Pact really. Oh god, damn it. Yeah, if I go further than this, I think that might actually just be.
Yeah, because you got rid of your bolt already, right?
Yeah, Bolt's gone. Bolt's
Yeah,
gone.
Bolt's
Demonic
gone.
Tutor's gone. Final Parting's gone.
Orcish Bowmaster's also
Orcish
gone.
Bowmaster's Rite of Flame.
Those are some of the outlets that you
Yeah.
have. You need something that does damage to complete the loop, but
I mean, there's one or two other cards that can do it.
okay, then you're
I
still
think.
fine as long as you don't get rid of Saw
I
Nap,
think,
right?
yeah. Ooh, if only that was instant speed, right? Um. Son of a bitch.
Morning Paloma would be really good.
Yeah.
Gotta
It doesn't do much for me right now, though.
Right.
Heretic Ritual. Does that do anything for me? Nope. All right. There's another ritual gone. A gamble. Also sorcery speed. Craft Digger's Cage. Cabal Ritual. Overmaster. So if anybody wanted to see my whole deck, here it is.
Apparently.
I'm like, what's gonna happen next?
Uh.
I don't know. Do you win here?
Yeah, no. Oh,
By the
hell
way,
no.
with this, well, the Hullbreaker horror, should I be
Yeah,
worried?
Yeah, he's presenting infinite mana with it on his turn. So
I mean, theoretically, that's not a win, but that's very likely. Oh, that is a response. Oh, hold on.
Wait.
Yeah, hold on. Before that or more, that is a response to kill
Yeah.
Hullbreak Horror. I guess the snap would have been the better.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think Resculpt is the better one because it hard
It
stops
exiles.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that
Good catch. For some reason, I was thinking that was something else, but yeah.
Oh no,
Oh.
I'm very familiar with what that card does. I've been hard fighting for people to play that since the One Ring was printed.
It's so
Resculpt
good.
is great.
It's so good. It actually might have replaced a braid for me permanently in any.
Oh, see, Ziola's Justice is what replaced a braid for me. But I still use a braid.
Yeah, I'll stop on the Resculpt.
that makes
I have,
sense.
one black that I can use for anything, and blue-red that I can use for instants and sorceries. These are all exiled. I will set them up here. And then Tainted Pact resolved. Okay, sad boy hours. Alright,
Okay,
All right. So it resolves now, I'm assuming.
this is also resolved. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
And then, that was still at end step, correct?
Yep, still at end step.
Okay, so before end step phases change, as long as you don't have anything else, I'm gonna use this blue and a red to attempt to resculpt the whole brick
Yep.
core.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Yes. And this black mana from the Dark Ritual will fizzle.
So my turn now.
Yep.
Seems good.
Roll for Mana Crypt. I actually got Mana Crypt last turn. Never mind. Evens, I'm safe. That was odd. So.
Okay. Look at this. Look at the honesty from this corner. So you take 3? Yeah.
Yep, take 3. Then I draw a card.
Run.
Will, so you exiled all your lands, so your deck is what now?
So there is one land left in my deck because I shuffled it back in with the Shuffle Titan.
All right.
But you guys know every other card in my deck. I'll reshuffle after revealing this, but it's Deepwood Legate, Phantasmagorian. So irrelevant card, removal card that can deal damage to face, removal card, combo card, protection card,
No, you're
removal
good.
card.
I was just trying to suss up whether it made sense to.
Sorry, I have 2 lands left in my deck.
I was just trying to suss up whether it made sense to clash with you. That's all.
Most of my deck is like gonna be non-land cards. The chances of you hitting a land off me are low.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what I'm probably going to do. Let's see if this works out in my favor. Probably most likely won't, but we'll find out. Let me see how much mana I do. No, nothing. It's probably not going to be good.
Try it. You never know.
I mean, there's a weird theory that I can make it work, but I'm just trying to imagine in my mind what I need to do. Okay, so I have that.
So you just need to visualize it, picture it in your mind's eye, Devin.
All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay a red to Firebrand, Rangers Firebrand at somebody random, but in response to that, I'm actually going to Swan Song my own Rangers Firebrand.
So we got 2 trigs on the stack.
I smell a culling the week.
But the one draw is gonna happen first, and then Swan Song's gonna resolve.
Yeah. So I'll draw from the song here.
Yeah, you get a draw. Yeah.
That's good.
Can I just read Ranger's Firebrand really quick?
It's a shock that tempts the ring. It's just to tempt the ring.
So he clearly doesn't want that. He clearly wants a swan.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys know I've been holding a misdirect this whole time. So should I?
Your call.
I mean, maybe I want a swan.
I mean, you're not gonna get the swan, but
Yeah, it does.
no.
You can redirect the Swan Song to misdirection.
Then
Yeah.
misdirect resolves and Swan Song fizzles.
Fair.
Yeah.
Ranger's Firebrand deals 2 damage to any target. Did he select a target for that?
Random person's face.
Let's just do it over. Let's just do it at Cormela player, just because you mess with me too much.
Yeah.
This is all assuming it actually resolves, right?
Two damage
yeah,
to face
if it
resolves. Gotcha.
I mean,
Cool.
what's the harm? What's the harm, guys?
Diabolic intent. With 3 colorless remaining afterwards. You careful it could be Shimmer Mirror.
Sure. I'll misdirect this. I hate doing it because I only have 1 other blue spell. So
I was gonna say
it's the
culling the
fun
week and
one.
then Nas.
yeah, but we'll do that to make it whiff.
Okay. And so that will whiff.
I
And
think
then
Wait,
I guess
Patrick, did you draw off of the Mystic Remora?
I drew 1 card, and I'm going to
Okay.
draw another one off Firebrand here.
Yeah.
Yeah, still not a blue card.
Firebrand good to resolve?
Yeah,
Question mark?
this is
Yep,
fine.
I guess it's good now. All right,
Okay.
take 2 damage.
Take 2 to the face. Yes. best case scenario there.
Sorry,
All right.
my guy. How many cards do you have in hand, by the way?
Just 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have total of 5 mana. Yeah, I guess I'll just hold up and pass after that.
All
It's
right.
fair.
My plans keep getting thwarted.
I will go to my turn. I'll untap, upkeep, and draw.
Octopus, I got my 8 arms on you.
That changes nothing. I'm gonna pay 4 for a Necrotic Ooze, which is the 1 card in my hand you guys didn't know about.
Oh
Previously.
Oh, you had necrotic ooze in hand.
Yes, no one could have possibly known.
Will, cards in
I
hand.
have 1 card in hand and 1 mana available. I'm not doing anything right
Will,
now.
what do you have activated ability wise in graveyards?
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus, that's it.
Yeah, so you get to kind of draw everything.
What does everybody have in graveyards?
That's
Because
exactly-
I have all activated. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it's probably not relevant. I doubt that there's
Nothing.
any other creatures in there, but
I think Orcish
I-
Bowmasters for 1.
Phyrexian Metamorph.
Oh no, never mind. That's exiled.
okay.
it's activated abilities too, so it doesn't even matter if work is just in there.
All right.
See,
that's-
it is
Right,
just
yeah.
Asmodeus. I will pass turn there.
yeah, that seems good. I'm going to allow you to pass. Will.
Indeed.
I'm sorry. Wait. So what is the defense value of Belzenlok? It's a 6/6, right? Okay.
Yeah, 6/6 flying trample, 4/4, and then 4/3.
Cool. I will take turn. I'm going to let the fish, I think, go at this point, although we very well could pay for it again with the City of Traders and an Ancient Tomb. Do we pay for it again? That's the real question. How funny would that be?
I think the
I mean-
mana is more relevant than the draw at this point.
I was about to say, I will say that if I do manage to get a combo off, I will be casting a lot of spells.
Oh, is that true?
That's assuming I see another turn, though. And that's also best case scenario.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have the combo. I have a combo in hand. I should probably just go for game and stop dicking around, especially with a burrito inbound. You understand.
Yeah.
we're gonna let the fish go, I think. Let me just Because how much mana am I holding? You guys know I have a Peer into the Abyss in hand, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not wait, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's exactly enough for Peer into the Abyss.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can just attack with Morvo and then like do the flip, and then if you fail, then you just hardcast it. Like you're fine. You're good.
Attacking first would be probably the optimal thing to do.
Right, but I want to cast stuff for free, my guys. Yeah, we'll let the fish die. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You cast the Pier for free if you win.
Oh my god, my top deck. Sorry.
Imperial Seal.
No, it fucking wasn't. I would love to tell you what it was, but okay. So let's see if it makes sense to do that or not, because we've got options. I need to do some magic math really quick.
Is that like normal math, but with more glitter and like flashing lights while waving a wand around?
Essentially, yeah. All right. I think we just go for the Marvo thing. Let's just try, see if we can magic anything into existence.
Well, you know there's a Pier on the bottom of my library. I will say.
Magic math.
Yeah, no, I do know that, but I don't know what's on top of your library. But let's just try it. Sure, I'll go for you, Chef.
All right.
All right, clashing. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Frantic Search! Yeah, Frantic Search. All right.
Also, Patrick, the secret thing to do with Marvo is have your opponent flip first, then you flip second, saying, "That's not a knife. This is a knife."
Yeah, I think I'll draw the Frantic Search because that seems like a good spell to have with lands that tap for generic. Okay. So I'll draw that.
What would you like to cast for free from your hand, Patrick?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. I got that Peer into the Abyss, but I also top decked a Razaketh. Let's do the Peer. If that's good.
All right. That is a Peer.
I'm not gonna lie though. I also
Who would you like to target?
I also have a Seagate Restoration. Wait, maybe I'll do the Seagate Restoration instead.
No, Patrick, you Peer yourself and then you Seagate Restoration to draw the rest of your deck. Granted, it will deck you, but who cares? Flavor. Style.
Well, I mean, this is assuming that people don't have solutions for me. I mean, I think that... Okay, so here, I'm gonna let you guys know what I have in my hand, because again, we're just playtesting. So I've got these 3 options. They're all good. I honestly think the safest bet is probably just Razaketh, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, because it's likely to not get countered.
Right.
The issue is someone could kill Marvo in response to that, but
that's
people
true.
probably would have killed Marvo already. So,
well, I don't think anyone really cares about Marvo at this point. I don't.
Well,
maybe I'm
Marvo
wrong.
is
Maybe
your
I'm
sack
wrong.
fodder.
That's true. Let's just do... I mean, this is funny because I actually have 11 cards in hand with these 2 in hand. So technically Seagate's not bad. But no, PETA makes the most sense, except it's targeted. So if someone has a redirect, that's bad for me. But we'll just do PETA. At any rate, PETA on the stack. Targeting me. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we're gonna target myself with that.
My tapped mana says you're good.
All right.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, we're gonna draw 35 cards. This is gonna be awful to track.
It's gonna go 3-0. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you're right. You're absolutely right. Bringing it home.
Not the worst part about it is.
What? What's the worst part? What did you? Oh my God!
Notion
Were you holding Notion Thief?
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Let's just put all the fast mana out here. Wait. That's the Sensei's Dividing Top. That is not fast mana. Here, I'll try to make it painless. Boys. We've got Jace, Wielder of Mysteries.
Do you have a...
I do have Thassa's Oracle, yes. So we're just going to do City of...
You need a Demonic Consultation effect in your Gucci.
Yeah, I have it. We're going to go City of Traders for these 2 colorless rocks. I'll play a land. We're going to play a blue land. I don't want to be cocky and play the Otawara. Maybe I still need the Otawara. Let's do Mana Confluence. Okay, Mana Confluence for turn. I'll lose life.
You go down to 15.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
It really doesn't matter.
No. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down to 16.
And then you're gonna go down by 1 to 15.
Probably for playing the Thassa's Oracle. Okay, so here's what I always recommend. You should probably just play all your fast mana first. I've got other fast mana spells to play, but I'm just gonna ignore it. Here, we'll do this. We'll do this. I'll play Thassa's Oracle, and then if that's good, it's on the stack.
Yeah. You're good. You're fine.
Thassa's Oracle's good. We're gonna swamp. I have a demonic consultation somewhere in here. It got lost in the fold there.
It's in the mix somewhere.
Yeah, no, I've been looking at it the whole time.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey, it's that's why I didn't recognize it. It's new art. This is the art I would play.
There too.
All right, so I'm gonna exile my deck and then try to win with that.
Yep. You get there.
Nice. Yeah, I've got a couple counter spells here too. This is too many cards to look at.
3-0. 3-0. It didn't help that I kicked myself in the foot by playing a deck that literally cannot function in this pod.
Well, it could have if you ran Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth.
I did still have to draw Yavimaya is the issue.
Yeah, that's
This is
true.
true.
Yeah, it's just one way to do it, I guess.
Like, I have the 4-mana tutors, so I can find my tech lands just to be safe, but
Well, guys, Chef, thanks for swinging by and playing with us. And same, Devin.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Good game.
Okay, so
Good game.
normally I would say let's play another game, but two things. My wife doesn't know how to work a remote. And that's a lie. She's bringing me a burrito, and two, I need to work after this, so I will want to eat this burrito and get immediately to that. But guys, this was really fun. Not to make this all about Marvo, but what were your thoughts on the deck, and what would you say are changes you would want to make? I want to make this like a reoccurring thing with these deck builds, but what are your thoughts on the list? And we'll go in turn order. So, Chef, thoughts on Marvo?
I think he's fun for starters. The fact that it brings like a weird mechanic that's very rarely used into like a competitive format.
Since Lorwyn in Morningtide, yeah.
Like the last time I saw that being used, I was playing Reaper King, so it's like
yeah.
But I don't know. I think it was a lot of fun. Didn't get to see too much from it until the end, like the very end there. But I think that's probably how it's gonna end up usually anyways.
Yeah, Will was talking about it like as a turbo list, and I think you can certainly do the thing quickly. I just think that the likelihood of it happening is maybe
because he is especially if you turbo him out, he's a good target for early removal.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah.
Especially because it's got that fear factor to it.
I'll say though, the card did grind really well, and I would probably add a few more of the grindier things that you can do for the deck, just to have it keep being able to do stuff outside of just tutor find the thing win. Because like look at what Marvo did this game of just like accidentally flipping into some things, getting the clash wins, and drawing like 3 cards naturally this game, and casting 3 things for free.
So I agree with the grindier card. It's funny though. Mateus says more Varagoth, and he's referring to Varagoth Blood Sky Sire. This is the top deck tutor. Yes, 100% Varagoth.
Yeah, the boast guy.
Yeah, no, it's a mistake not to have Varagoth in the deck.
I'm still not the biggest fan of Varagoth just because it's 5 mana to do the whole setup, and then you can tutor every single turn, but you don't need to tutor every single turn. You just need to tutor once.
Yeah. But what are your thoughts, Devin? And any thoughts outside of the sourness of Sauron?
The sourness of Sauron.
I'm just kidding.
Oh no, yeah. I'm just trying to think of, like, are you talking about for Marvo specifically, or?
Yeah. I mean, I liked the playstyle and the strategy. I will say it felt like when you want to play Marvo early, and then you want to manipulate your top deck tutors in a way where you're winning clashes. But like that first Vamp tutor I cast was really just for Jeweled Lotus. Like I really just wanted mana to play Marvo, which is counterintuitive, right? Like you want to save your top deck tutors because they're premium for the list because they guarantee the clash, and they're the thing you're going to cast in most cases. So
Well, and I also kind of see this almost as a mid-range value engine because the longer the game goes on, the more you're going to be attacking with Marvo. So having those advantages of getting the right type of top deck manipulation can work in your favor in the mid game. That's how you won it eventually, was because of the mid game, just kind of outgrinding and making sure that you got mana engines and everything. Because outside of that, Marvo will only really just draw one card per swing potentially.
Right.
But I mean, it could cast something for free.
It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel
I say
bad.
one thing I
Oh,
do
it
like
does
from
not feel
Marvo
bad
that
at
I
all.
didn't
No,
think
yeah,
about.
drawing one card extra is great.
Right, yeah, it makes you think though, like, just play Timna. It's like, you're right. I mean, in a way, you're potentially right, but the free cast
you
is
are
legit.
casting things for free. That does set it apart from the Timna aspect.
My issue was like a lot of this when I clashed before and I had options, they were bad options. So like you don't always have a great option. Like I wish I didn't exile this early on. That would have been great to just cheat out. Sorry, Will, what were you gonna say there?
So I was going to say one thing I really like that I didn't really think about, but is very nice. Marvo does still play through Durannith Magistrate because the thing you cast is not from the top of your deck.
From
You're
hand.
casting it from hand.
Yeah.
So
Or not from exile either. Yeah, so it's from hand.
you
Yeah,
can get around
yeah.
a lot of the stacks pieces with Marvo. I think the only thing that really stops you is like rule of law.
Pretty much. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, no, that's true. He's actually pretty good in a Staxy meta, which makes me. You were saying mid. What am I trying to say?
Mid range.
You were saying mid-range grindy, which makes me think it could run stacks. Like that's not a bad idea.
I was actually about to make that point as well. Counterbalance seems like a really fun card for this. If we're going like mid-range grindy with it.
Whoa. No. We don't do counterbalance. Only because we're running really, really, really high CMC things, so we're whiffing a lot of the time.
I'm gonna counter your 8 CMC thing though. But no, I agree though.
He's
like,
also got all the top deck manipulation in it as well.
right.
Top deck a demonic tutor and then win a clash and then have something from your hand that you could cast for free. So I mean, it really depends on the situations.
Yeah, actually, I don't mind Isochron Scepter with all of the Clash instant sorcery spells. That's not a bad idea. Like, just is there an ISO line that makes sense for the list? Because having repeated Clash just like gives us some
the
added
ISO
value.
you can use it with a mystical tutor and a Nexus. Of Fate.
Right, I like that line of play. Actually, I like that line of thought as well. I actually really like Whirlpool Whelm on ISO as well. I mean, it's silly. It's obviously a piece of tech just for Marvo, but it's kind of cool on the list.
Yeah.
It's a free draw in some cases.
I will say Curse Totem probably and include in the deck.
Yeah. Is there not a better Curse Totem at this point? I feel like we've gotten better Torpor Orb. We got better Torpor Orb with Murders at Karlov Manor. 100%.
The thing is with Curse Totem, we have it in white, and then we have it in Orzhov. So, not in your colors.
Right. Yeah, most of those are reserved to white. I thought you could do extra turn Marvo, says Mateus. We were kind of thinking that initially, but we didn't go that route. And I don't hate that line of thought, honestly. Would extra turn with is there not a scroll rack line of play with an extra turn spell?
I mean, theoretically you could do that, but it would be yeah, theoretically you could do it because you always just draw the extra turn spell, then you attack and then play the extra turn spell from your hand, keep putting it back into your deck. So you just always find it if you have a big enough hand.
That's actually kind of a cool. That actually works extremely well.
It's not extremely well. It functions to some degree, but you still need like a massive hand, which you can't consistently get.
It'll net you if you have it and nobody has interaction. It does end up drawing one card each time, so you'll eventually get there.
Yeah, this is true.
I just think extra turns are a bit finicky because you're drawing an extra card every turn for Marvo to get it to all work, and that's the one thing the extra turn decks don't really want. They want to be able to shut off the draw whenever they can.
Well, that's
like whenever they start doing the thing.
With the extra turn and scroll rack, you just use those, and as long as there's no interaction, you just take infinite turns, draw your deck, drop a Thoracle.
True, because you can just keep setting like the top or like X cards from your hand to the side, then redraw them. So you get there with scroll rack. Fair enough.
Right.
How
I'll also gotta head out. So see it.
Oh no, I got you, Devin. See you, man. I was about to close this one out, but guys, Devin, thanks for hanging. That's Pup Stump MTG. Check out his channel on YouTube. Chef, Where can they eat your food? I'm just joking. You don't need to. You don't need to say anything in regards to that. But guys, thanks for hanging out. Happy to get some gaming in. 3-0. That's right.
3-0.
3 weeks in a row. 3 random lists. 3 random wins. I will say the previous games were 3 Mander, so maybe a slightly different story. I had Doomsday in the deck, Mateus, so there is room for a Doomsday pile. I'm just not that smart. But Will, any closing thoughts?
I mean, Marvo did about as well as we thought Marvo was going to do. It was cool to see that Marvo can kind of grind a little bit better. And commenting on the 3-mander comment that you made, this was technically a 3-mander game as well. Because I played a deck that couldn't function in the pod.
Well, you ran some interaction, kind of.
I mean, I made you eat a counterspell, and then that was that.
Yeah, no. Okay, well, don't take this away from me, Will. 3-0, folks.
Yeah, still 3-0. Still 3-0.
Still technically 3-0. But guys, thank you for joining us on this one. I should have said this off the bat, but guys, if you want to build Marvo yourself, well, guess what? You can, with a link in the description. I need to check to see if any of those sales went through. But guys, if you're buying singles, feel free to use the TCG Player affiliate link we have. It helps the channel, obviously. Financially, so thanks for that. No more Patreon here, but that helps. That does help. You can get your singles, your sealed product, One Piece to Digimon to Pokemon to Magic there.
Sorcery Contested Realms.
Or Sorcery Contested Realms. By the way, I'm going to be plugging that a little bit more in the future because, well, I'll be participating in an event that's happening in Texas soon. More on that later, but I won't delve into that now, but more on that later. But guys, it was fun hanging out with you. I hope you enjoyed the deck. And I'll see you on the next one.
Peace out.
Don't dock Chef. No, definitely not. I need to pay a visit to stop this non-Najila streak.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I feel like Najila would have been Marvoed there, Mateus. Pretty handedly. Apparently, they're rationing ingredients at this Chipotle alley just went to. Like, so you can, when you order from Chipotle, I don't know if you guys know, if you're not stateside, you can ask for like extra, and it's even on the mobile app, but apparently they're not doing extra there, even after asking, because I like the vegetables. Try to make it like mildly healthy. I like the fajita vegetables. They would not give her extra vegetables, which is insane. That's insane.
It would be interesting to find out why they're not doing that, but
curious.
Or why they are doing that, I guess, would be better English. But
well, here's the thing, though. It's 8:40 right now, so they should be closing soon. They should be getting rid of this stuff.
So the potential reason why is they might restock on like Wednesday or something like that, and they're already kind of low stock, so they might have had a rush on Thursday.
But Will,
Wednesday
Chipotle is always fresh, always fresh. Wait, as a former manager at Chipotle, that's absurd. I know. Well, look, yeah, this is literally what she said. They're rationing like it's World War III. I asked for extra fajita veggies for you, but she literally picked up an extra onion and put it on.
Did she say that she wasn't going to give more than just the extra onion, or?
Nah,
was there any communication, or was it just that onion gave them the vibe that they're rationing?
Chef, that's insane. No. Her meal as well. She got like a bowl. At any rate, well, I'm just gonna be tasty, I'm sure, but whatever. I'm used to going to Chipotle and getting like a massive burrito. But yeah, they should. I don't know, Chef. You let me know. I think that Chipotle prepares the food the day of, though. Like that's sort of their bag, so it doesn't make sense that they would be saving anything. Maybe the people making the food got to keep it at the end of the day. Maybe. I know, like, Allie used to be friends with someone who worked at. I like how this is a Chipotle show now, but she knew someone who worked there, and they would bring home the chips. Like they would get like a shit ton of chips at the end of the day, and salsa. So like that I remember them taking, but. Anyways,
LGG, local grub guy.
Exactly. My bad, I hit the wrong button. Didn't mean to drop out and say goodbye. No, Chef, see you, man. Hopefully able to join again next week. That would be awesome. I definitely enjoyed this brew. Guys, what do you want to brew next? I'll leave a community post up so we can talk about it. At any rate, see you guys.